Happy Sunday to the fun day, everyone. Welcome back to our weekly Sunday live stream where we get to hang out with you guys real time if you're hopping on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jeremy usually likes to start the live off with a Toonie Tune. Take it away, Jeremy.
I like to do what now?
Play a Toonie Tune.
What's a Toonie Tune?
A song.
What language are you speaking now?
A song.
I need help writing one. You got any lyrics?
You're asking the wrong girl. That's way out of my pay grade.
I said here. Oh. If you love tool chest, type I love chest.
Type out tool chest in
No,
the live chat.
No, it's type I love chest. If you love tool chest, type I love chest.
Hey, Steve Pierce, thank you so much for the $10 super chat.
If you love tool chest, cause you know that they're the best.
Ted Burchin, thank you so much for the $20 super chat.
If you love tool chest, type I love chest. If you love what the hell, type what the.
Hey, Yales.
They can't hear you. The microphone's pointed away from you.
Hey, Hale.
If you love what the hell's to what the.
Hale.
If you love what the hell's and you love sniffing snail trails. If you love what the hell's, type what the.
Hales. Thanks, Wendy, for the $5 super chat. Thank you, Jeremy.
If you love storage units from PA, type
What
hey,
the PA?
hey.
I thought you would go with what the PA.
If you
Mary Franklin,
love
thank you
storage
so much
units
for the
from
$5.
PA, type hey, 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 hey. If you love storage units from PA, cause they make you money for days. If you love storage units from PA.
Crafty Jen, thank you so much for the $5 super chat.
Type I love PA.
Uh-oh, Debbie Vaughn's missing. Crafty Jen put out a search party fund.
You don't need to worry about the party. Debbie Vaughn is the party.
She is the party.
She be the
Kim
party.
Smiley, thank you so much for the $5 super chat.
All right, George, so much to talk about.
Yes.
So much to talk about this former owner of this most amazing, epic, best storage unit we have ever bought in our lives that we found in PA.
Daryl
Included
Howell,
safe
thank you.
and locked tool chest and anything and everything else die cast in between you can think of.
Yes.
The most important thing, though, George, everybody watching tonight, regardless of where or what platform they're on, what's the most important thing?
Make sure you guys are subscribed, but hitting the subscribe button doesn't end there. Make sure you hit the bell icon and click on the all bell. That way you get notified every single time What the Hales releases a new video and when What the Hales goes live every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard.
A lot of people have a misunderstanding that subscribing must cost something. Subscribing to What the Hales is free.
For free.
And other people think, well, if I subscribe, YouTube's going to have all my information. YouTube already has your information. They're not going to misuse it. That's the only way you can get updates. About 60% of
Tammy.
our viewers
Is that better?
aren't subscribed. If all of our viewers were actually subscribed, we'd be at 1 million subscribers. 40% of our
well
viewers
over
are
1 million.
subscribed.
Yeah.
60% aren't subscribed. It helps us help other people when you are actually subscribed and you hit that all bell
Wesley
notification.
Hale, thank you so much for the super
We
sticker.
also know there's viewers on Facebook right now. Facebook viewers, jump over to YouTube. It's very easy to find. You go to youtube.com, you type in What the Hales, you hit the subscribe, you hit the bell, all notifications. Extremely important if you're on an iMac or an iPhone or an iPod or an iRack, whatever you're on, okay? Or an iRan,
What's
whatever
an
it is.
iRack and an iRan? Are those new devices, Apple devices?
Well, let's just say you got the iRack and I've never done the iRan, okay? Because I got a broken foot. I got the broken foot. But you have to make sure you allow notifications. You have to unlock that on your Apple products. And if you're on YouTube, follow us on Facebook as well. We've got lots of cool things going on there. And YouTube as well. So that is extremely important. So many of our viewers aren't actually subscribed, and that's where you get the best experience, the best value and experience is being subscribed and having the notifications on. So we're going to talk about this former owner. We're going to share with you everything we know about this former owner of the most epic storage unit we have ever purchased in our lives. We're going to recount how we got it, what we found, and what we know about the owner that we haven't shared on the videos. You're going to get a little bit of exposing the reality or the truth about the greatest storage unit ever that we haven't shared before. Before we do, though, I'm sure people want to know what the Hales is going on with your health. This week, your pick line came out. What happened there? What's
Christine
going on?
Roman Gosetti, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Let me catch up on some of these super chats. Joby O'Cereal, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Helen Stackhouse, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. So pick line finally came out. Helen just became a member. Welcome. Oh, actually, Helen just gifted 5 memberships.
Helen gifted memberships.
Thanks, Helen.
By the way, for your entry-level membership, there's 3 levels of membership on What the Hales. Membership is just like anything else. If you guys went, oh man, I want some extra What the Hales swag, that's an extra. Members are paying for extra things. It doesn't change if you're not a member. You still get everything that you did get. Members are just paying for extra things, just like if they were to buy a
subscriber and member.
A subscriber is 100% free. Everything is the same. Nothing changes at all. Membership just gets extra things. So you can see some of the extra things are you uploaded a whole lot more emojis.
Sarah Chazen just became a member. Welcome. So if you are currently a member or you are a new member, you'll see the different custom emojis that we have to our channel. And so initially it was the Funko Pop Jeremy, the Funko Pop George, and then I've added some Ghostbuster emojis. I've added some Elvis emojis, and I've even added some Garbage Pail Kid emojis. I'm still working on doing peacocks
and Patience.
Christian and Patience, I got to do their Funko Pop, but the last time I did Jeremy and my Funko Pop was like well over 2 years ago. So it's been a while. So I'm a little rusty. And then I'm going to work on Patience and Christians. I'm also going to do peacocks and the chicken.
Probably thin mine out.
Should I do a coyote?
If it was 2 years ago, you should probably thin some of my
should probably
hair.
do one for Should I do one for Maryland?
Yeah, absolutely.
Should I do one for Maryland? What about our meth head neighbors in Florida and Otter Creek?
Of course. Of course. Emojis. You get an emoji and you get an emoji and you get an emoji. Absolutely. So again, it's just as if somebody wanted to buy a sweatshirt, which you guys can do below the video, or t-shirts or mugs or all kinds of other things. It's an extra. And those people that want to pay for the extra, they will. And so that's their decision because they want a little bit more. They want a little bit more access to George and Jeremy's life, and they get it.
Santa Andrew Bailey just became a member. Welcome.
There'll be an extra video coming out for them that if it wasn't for memberships, we would never put it out, but the members are getting it. Yeah. They get extra live streams depending on their level of membership, extra emojis, things like that. So lots of cool things there. And but that unit was absolutely incredible. Back to your pick line.
Eleanor Cito sent $5, says that unit was awesome. Thank you, Eleanor. So Nurse Carolina came over, and she thought that Allison Jackson, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. She thought that would be the end of us, the end of seeing Jeremy and myself.
But she's an addicted fan.
She even made a comment to me saying, I'm glad you're the one who has to put up with him and you have to deal with him.
And then
because she's always asking, like, is he always like
on
this?
The side, she was like, how do you do it, Jeremy? How do you do it? I was like, Nurse Caroline.
I've never heard her ask such questions.
On the side, I was like, I don't know, Nurse Caroline. It's God. God gives me strength and power. And yeah, so
April Simpson just became a member. Welcome.
Nurse Caroline actually told us that I remind her of her boyfriend, except he's 300 pounds and I'm 235 pounds.
Mary Franklin, thank you so much.
She went, you two would get along so well. And we haven't met him yet, but
we're so she the first time, actually the second time she came over, she was eyeballing some of the chicken eggs. And Andrew Smith, thank you so much for the $2 love. And she goes, are those your chicken eggs? And Dreamer JS, thank you so much for the $2. And I said, yeah, because you can leave eggs out room temperature on the counter for up to 2 months. And so that's what I'll do is I'll rotate them. So if we eat them or if we give them away, then I'll eventually wash them and then put them away and refrigerate them. And so she was eyeballing them and I was like, oh, she must want some eggs. So the next time I wash eggs, I'll have her come and get some. And so I offered her some eggs and she's like, yeah, absolutely. And she brought us gifts.
Presents.
She brought us presents.
Like Christmas.
And she's like, I consider you guys friends now. And she brought me like a
blanket throw.
A blanket throw with pockets. Oh my God, it was awesome. And then she brought you
a lantern, LED lantern.
A Slimer green LED lantern.
Joanne just became a new member.
Oh, Jeff Barrett says, longtime viewer, new member.
Nice.
Thanks, Jeff Barrett, for the $2.
Nice.
You said Joanne did?
Yep.
Joanne became a member?
Joanne,
oh, okay.
Thank
you.
Unless I'm
Thank
blind.
You. No.
But I can't read, so.
I didn't want to repeat it if you already said it.
So Nurse Caroline came back, even though it wasn't for medical reasons.
Right.
And she got chicken eggs and brought us gifts.
And we were hoping that she would bring her boyfriend so we could meet him. I don't know why she
didn't. So we told her she has to come back and bring him. So
yeah. I said, when you're ready for another 24 of eggs, let us know and bring your boyfriend. He was doing something, golfing, or
I don't remember.
He was doing something. He already had plans.
I don't remember. I do know that a lot of the fans that saw those videos, they're like, oh, Jeremy just can't be quiet. Jeremy can't be quiet. Let me share with you a little bit of YouTube reality. Okay. Quiet, whether it's TV, radio, or a YouTube video, is death to a video. There can't be dead silence. So if George doesn't speak, which is our agreement when we got into YouTube, she wants to do 15% of the speaking.
Plus, I'm the quiet one in the relationship.
Which she absolutely is not the quiet one. When the camera is off, she does all the speaking. I do none.
That's not true.
That's
not
100%.
True. You can ask
true.
our friends that go out to eat with us. When
who
the
in the world?
It's you talking.
Who in the world? When it's you and me together, who talks? We're not talking about your friends.
No one's talking. I'm either reading or you're working, or I'm working and you're
working. In reality, George does all the talking in our relationship. I do all the entertaining when the camera is on, and so. If there's dead silence, if Nurse Caroline isn't speaking, and if George isn't speaking, and if there isn't a soundtrack, there has to be communication or the video dies. And so that's why there's always communication on our videos. That's why there's always communication on TV, sports, which ain't trying to rub it into all you Yankee fans, JK. But that's why you got a commentary.
Debbie Vaughn,
you got color commentary. You got backup people, and Cleveland Indians are killing them Yankees.
Jane Seaman, thank you so much for the $5.
Miracle Indians. Man, that's crazy.
Is it Kalk Elrek? Am I saying that right? Just became a member. Welcome.
I can't read, so whatever you say, I'll go with.
So finally, this thing that felt like was growing out of my arm was pulled out. And did you see how long the line was?
I was there. I was doing the commentary. Don't you remember? So there's the
scar
right there
of where the incision was.
People actually comment on the videos saying that you were faking this whole illness. It's so ridiculous.
People are gonna say what they want to say.
People are also saying that the storage unit is fake from Pennsylvania.
Again, people are gonna say what they want to say.
Absolutely ridiculousness. But I can understand because if I was on the other side of the screen and I was watching somebody get this Pennsylvania storage unit, I wouldn't believe it was true either.
You for sure would say it's fake. Good. Every time I show you a video, you're like, that's fake.
Like, fake. I'm like, leave comments saying it's fake because that's what they do to us. So I get it. That unit was so good. So good. But let's do a little bit of history on that unit. Let's back up a little bit, and then we're going to tell what we learned about the former owner, because everybody wants to know, how in the world do you lose a unit with over $250,000 worth of value in it?
Well, first, let's go all the way back. We almost didn't get the unit.
So tell that story.
Charles Henry, thank you so much. So the day that the unit was supposed to end online auction, it was an online auction. The day and the time that the unit was supposed to end, we were supposed to be in Sandusky with Guapo Storage Legends, along with the cute little old ladies that we had met 3 weeks prior.
Yeah. Out of the blue, we met them. We went them and we told them we would come back and have a meal with them. Because
we got lucky and got sat at a table next to their big group. But they were a pretty big group, like maybe 8 and 8 or 10. And then Jeremy told Christian, he's like, don't let me forget at 1 o'clock. I have to bid on this. And it was
1:03.
I said 8 o'clock. 1 o'clock.
You said 1 o'clock.
Did I?
I heard 1
at
o'clock.
1:03. Christian's like, Jeremy, it's 1:03.
I was like,
because we were getting carried away with chatting with the older ladies.
We having fun. We like old people.
And so he got on, and if you're familiar with online bidding,
it's called soft close.
The process is called soft close. So where if it's down to 3 minutes remaining, then if someone puts in a bid, it adds another 3 minutes onto the timer. And so you were able to get your bids in. As soon as you logged on, there was literally 3 minutes left.
And bid. And so the final bid price was $7,010. Then Storage Treasures takes 10%. Then you've got sales tax, Pennsylvania sales tax. At the end of it, it was $8,201.60, if I remember the trivia
for the unit
from last
alone.
week.
Yeah,
that's for the unit alone. That's not diesel workers.
Thank you, Debbie.
Wages, meals. I'm in over $10,000 on the unit. And the entire way there, I was scared to death that I wasn't going to make my money back. Mm-hmm. I kept asking, I'm like, you guys think we're going to be able to make our money back? Then we found out we had to pay in cash, $7,010 in cash, and we didn't have it. And so we had to stop at a bank. George found a bank halfway there.
Well, most facilities,
except credit card,
especially if they're rolling over online auction, should accept credit card. But for whatever reason, this particular facility whether it was their policy for auctions only, accepted cash only.
So we had to stop at a bank on the way
pit stop
to hope that we could get that much cash out, which, by the way, when you get that much cash out, you typically have to make a request of the bank.
Yes.
So we did not have a before request. So they split it between two customers.
Because there's a max per customer. Depending on which bank you use, they always have a max per customer. And then anything greater than that max per day, you have to call a week in advance to request it. So luckily, him and I both have accounts at the same bank. And I found the nearest bank, and then we made the pit stop. He took out the max, and I took out the remainder. And it worked out.
So we show up, and the manager immediately has to go to the bank because he's not allowed to have that much cash.
Which
on
blows
hand.
my mind because it's
why not accept credit cards?
It's a chain storage
National
facility.
chain.
And so you would think that they would accept credit card once you arrive. But again, it must be a policy for auctions only, where they only want cash.
Okay, so we open the door to the unit.
Mhm.
And the very first thing I do is I touch the lockbox, which we both know. I even said in the car that I was like, it's going to be empty. I know there's the lockbox in the picture. It's going to be empty. I touch it and it's full. And I'm just, from there on out, it's just one, just brain explosion after brain explosion after brain explosion. We find the safe. The safe is full. There's who knows how much in gold and coins and cash. We know how much cash, but it was just mind-blowing. Then you've got all the tool chests. They're all locked. Then you've got all the die cast. Thousands upon thousands of dollars upon thousands of dollars in die-cast cars. Which, by the way, Conky did come out to the warehouse. He got a little peek. We didn't look at everything, but I can assure you,
he passed out.
He passed out.
His wife Noreen had to
Noreen was giving mouth to mouth. It was a little awkward for us, so we just joined in. We started giving each other mouth to mouth at the same time. So it was. We were like, well, it went in Rome. Went at the warehouse.
He's good now. She revived him.
Yeah, thankfully. But
because if she wasn't there, I don't know if I would have given him mouth to mouth. I don't know if Jeremy would have given him mouth to mouth.
No,
and I'm pretty sure
that dude has lived his life. He's done. He's done. He had his run. Maybe if he was younger, but no, Conky's had his run.
Conky's in the chat right now, I believe.
He passed out. Yeah, he is in the chat. Yeah, Conky and Noreen are in the chat right now. So he did come out and got a peek at a few things. And so thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars in die-cast cards.
Thank you, Ray, for
thousands
the $2
upon
super
thousands
chat.
upon thousands of dollars in brand new tools.
Oh, yeah.
Thousands upon thousands of dollars in records. Thousands upon thousands
Good records,
upon thousands
too.
upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars in everything. Absolutely mind-blowing. My rough estimate right now is there's probably $250,000 in merchandise in that
That's
unit.
an insane amount of money. And so as I was going through one of the file cabinets that we showed, I went back in and went through in with like a fine-tooth comb search trying to find a name on this unit, and I found an expired driver's license of his. And
but it wasn't a normal driver's license. What kind of license was it? Wasn't that a CDL?
It was, yeah.
It was a CDL.
Yeah.
And then he was a certified mechanic as well.
Yes, he was.
So CDL,
it was an expired
mechanic.
license where they punched the holes in it. And I think it had expired back in like 2015, if my memory serves me correctly. And so first thing I did was hop on Google and I try to search him. And usually if you type in like their first, middle, and last name, like their obituary will pop up, but no obit popped up for
Nothing.
him.
Nothing at all.
Not even. And then I typed in his address that was on the license. I went onto Facebook to try and search for him. I found nothing. Like nothing popped up for me. And usually I'm pretty good at finding or locating people because it's so easy. It's very easy.
And I asked the facility manager beforehand and he said, well, we just don't know. He gave me nothing. He's like, yeah, we just don't know. And so he gave me absolutely no information whatsoever. So we did find out he was CDL and certified mechanic.
Correct.
So we do know that, and we know two boys.
Yes, he did have two boys because their names were in the unit.
Yes, their names were in the unit on the boxes even.
His oldest son got married, so his wedding invitation was still in the unit.
So once we got the unit back to the warehouse, Christian Patience and I started to sort through some of it. And remember when I was trying to break into the file cabinet with the axe?
Yes.
And I hurt my finger, and then we never got the bottom drawer.
Yes.
Well, we got into the bottom drawer, which we found 18-karat gold ring, which George is now trying to claim.
No, I just wanted to wear it because it looked different. I don't wear gold. I don't really wear jewelry at all.
You like have a ring on every finger. What are you talking about?
I haven't worn rings since my fingers started becoming sausages, and none of them fit anymore.
Where's your earring? Oh, they're down in the pit. Okay.
I haven't worn jewelry in months now, almost a year now.
Yeah, I know. Except for that gold ring. except for that gold ring. So we find the gold ring.
Thank you so much for the 99
we
cents.
find more. We find the emerald. It is just mind blowing.
I don't know where you put all that.
It's over there for
jewelry,
me.
but I do have some right here.
Which, by the way, you're going to have an opportunity tonight to actually. I don't know how that got there.
It fell.
Oh, that's how
it fell on the outlet.
So you're going to have an opportunity tonight, if you stick around for the auction, to own some of the items from this storage unit. So we find the file cabinet, get into the bottom of the file cabinet. I start going through files. And when I go through paperwork, George will tell you, I look at every single page. I open every
part of the
envelope.
Story of the unit as well.
So part of the story that we got,
Cheryl Kelly, thank you so much for the $5.
Was this. There was an anonymous letter. Let me back up. Okay. First part of the story was I found the program for what I'm guessing was the owner's father. I'm guessing. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I found the program for the owner's father for his funeral. So I did find that, which I started to go, my mind immediately went, this was the owner was an older guy. Hands down was an older guy. And I was like, well, this had to be his father had passed away. And I wondered, all these old coins and all of that, all these collectibles, I wonder if that came from his father that passed away. Mm-hmm. So
Daniel just became a member. Welcome.
The story got crazier the further I got into the paperwork. So the other thing that I found was an anonymous letter with pictures. This is where it gets crazy. And we're never going to show this. And it feels a little bit odd even sharing it, but I think this is part of the story overall. There was an anonymous letter with pictures stating his first name and saying, your wife has been cheating on you with her boss at the restaurant for over 2 years. We know this isn't easy, but this is so important for you to know because of your boys. And then it was signed, your friends at Freddy's. Okay. And that was the restaurant, Freddy's. And it had pictures of her and the boss.
So she was an employee.
She was an employee at a restaurant. We don't know
what type of employee.
The mom, the female, the wife of the owner, the mom of the two boys, was an employee at the restaurant and was having an affair with her boss. Bailey. And there were very, very explicit photos of her and the boss in the restaurant, which then leads you to ask the question, who's taking these pictures?
Right.
And then for the owner to get that had to be absolutely devastating. Absolutely devastating. So that was the next part of the story that came through, that we always say it's either death, divorce, detainment, death, divorce, drugs, detainment. Drugs and detainment always go hand in hand. So we had the aspect of death in the storage unit with dad passed away. And then we have the aspect of divorce. Although I never found an official divorce decree, I did find a letter from the son who was enlisted writing to dad, the owner of the storage unit, stating, Dad, I want to thank you for not running out on us like mom did. And he went on to say, thank you for teaching us discipline, responsibility. He went on to say, I know I've never thanked you before, but it's the reason why I'm successful right now. And I miss you. Please write. And all of these things. So it was evident that mom was not only cheating, but mom ran out on them. Whether the divorce was finalized or not, we can't even find anything along those lines online. So we can't find any digital footprint whatsoever. Any digital footprint. We know mom, to put it pure and simple, mom was a skank and she ran off, and who knows where she's at. That's what that's what we know. That's what we know about mom. And we know one son enlisted into the army. And then we also know that he married a gal, and because we had the wedding invitations, we had the paperwork from the wedding invitations, but also on the thumb drive, we found all the wedding pictures. We found we found them living in Alaska. So he was living in Alaska, whether he was deployed to Alaska
or he was stationed up there.
Or if he was, I think deployed and stationed is the same thing, right?
I would say stationed. Deployed sound like, hey, you're going out, whether you like it or not.
All right. So whether he was out there in the military, if he was still in the military, or whether he was there because he just loved Alaska, there were pictures, and they were dated this year, Alaska, this year, Alaska. You know, it would be like if George and I were like Hale's headquarters 2022, Hale's headquarters 2023, if we kept chronological orders of our lives. And so we did find pictures of the son, his wife, and they had a child. And so we know that as well. And yet there's no digital footprint online, which is mind-boggling, because a lot of people actually guessed this individual could be in witness protection program.
Yes, a lot of people suggested that he might be in some type of witness protection program.
So if he's in a witness protection program, we can't find the family members. All we had is what we had, and it was in the storage unit. That's what the paper trail told us. One more thing. The paper, remember I told you he was back on real estate taxes as well?
Yes.
So the other thing, this is what blew my mind. Completely and totally blew my mind. He was back on real estate taxes. The state of Pennsylvania actually seized a piece of property because he was back on real estate taxes.
That's so crazy.
And
so it makes you wonder how much he was behind on for them to seize your entire property.
So I'm sitting there going, how in the world do you have $250,000 of merchandise in a storage unit, but the state seizes your property? Unless, so this is how I started to put it together in my mind, whether it's true or not. Okay. There's no way to verify. We are calling this and claiming this the greatest storage unit we have ever purchased. And frankly, I feel one of the greatest ever shown on TV, on YouTube. This is one of the greatest storage units. Literally no garbage, no mouse poop, no dirt, no dust.
And it was all palletized. He put it on pallets.
Palletized. It's pure money. It is pure money and profit. So being scared to spend the money in the beginning, now I'm like, oh my goodness, this is the greatest thing we ever did. So I started to theorize, okay, I know dad passed away. I know he got a real estate tax problem. The state seized property. I know mom was a skank, ran off, and, son, at least one of them went into, I don't know which branch. I don't.
When you have to use that word, just say unfaithful.
Oh, how about I use a word that you would use?
Unfaithful.
How about I
she
use
was not
the
a
word?
Good wife, not a good mother.
How about I use the word
ran
you
off.
would use if the camera wasn't on, as you don't speak when the camera's off?
When's the last time I've used that word?
Which one?
The mom
Today?
This woman
10
was
times today?
unfaithful to both her husband and her children and ran off. Right? Did she run off with the boss or someone else?
That there's no clarification. I mean, she was obviously cheating. The friends at Freddy's stated that, and then the son said, "Thanks for not running away and running off like mom did." That's all the information that we have. We know mom was no longer part of life. So I kind of theorized in my own mind. I mean, this was my theory for the greatest storage unit, and take it as you will. Husband and wife get together, and they have 2 kids. Wife gets what would you call it? Gets bored or just unfaithful and wants to live and the wrong way.
Laura, thank you so much for the $10 super
and
sticker.
Cheats on dad. Dad is absolutely depressed and destroyed. Again, this is my story. And so much so that it affects his daily life, and he gets behind in his taxes and his real estate and the whole deal. And the state of Pennsylvania comes in, seizes property. But then his father passes away, leaves him a lump sum of money, which, again, I have no proof of this. And as such, he goes, you know what? I'm going to
blow my
I'm going
inheritance.
to do everything I ever wanted to do. I'm going to spend it. And goes out and spends at a minimum this is a minimum. I'm probably undervaluing the contents of this storage unit. At a minimum, $250,000, $250,000 on these items at a minimum, and goes, hey, I got money now. I ain't got my woman, but I got money. And so there ain't no sunshine when she's around. There ain't no sunshine when she's not around, but maybe diecast will do it for me. So diecast and tools. So he goes out, he spends at a minimum $250,000 and then has all of this stuff. And then he witnesses the Pennsylvania mob.
So you're thinking
doing something.
He's like, I finally have a bachelor pad. I'm just going to buy everything and make it a one big man cave and just goes on a spending
why
spree.
would it be in it? See, I don't get why it's in a storage unit yet. So he has a bachelor pad and he's like, you know what? Let's do it. But then he goes out.
Do we know when the state of Pennsylvania seized the home? And that's why he put it in a storage unit?
That was in the paperwork,
okay.
but it was a while ago. It wasn't any time recent.
And it wasn't any of the dates dated on like the foil wrap or the Listerine.
No, it was well before.
Way before that.
So he goes out and he takes out former Freddie's owner, and because that was the man that was cheating on his wife with him. And so he takes him out, and then he's in hiding and witness protection, and all of his belongings go into storage, and we got it all. That's how it.
You may be onto something.
That's how it's in my head.
He may have inherited enough money to change his identity.
He could have changed his complete and total identity. He could have taken the guy out, killed the cheating wife and the boss,
and fled the country,
put all his cool stuff in a storage unit to come back one day. That's how I'm putting it together in my mind. That's pretty much what I've come up to.
Flipping Adventure says if he's CDL, he may have died on the road. Sometimes that info just gets lost in other states. That's a valid point.
But
too.
It would still be on
Adventures.
Google though. If his obituary,
if I just Googled by Google. His name, but she's saying it may get lost. Maybe.
But still, there would be I understand what she's saying and agree.
Daryl Brown thinks
would
that
still be there.
He went into hiding from the Amish mafia,
which I understand. I mean, I'm in hiding right now from the Amish mafia. So
did he look Amish to you?
He definitely looked inbred. Yeah. So I mean, he had a distinct, odd look. Yes, very distinct, odd look, and that's coming from a distinctly odd individual.
Why he probably didn't leave it to his kids? Maybe they weren't interested in stuff like that, or maybe they don't have the room to
look at the hoarder house that Guapo got.
Right.
Why
the kids wanted nothing to do with all those treasures?
Nothing to do with it.
So they may have viewed it as trash when resellers viewed it as treasure, and so his kids may have viewed it like, we don't have anything to do with this.
Not only that, if it's in Pennsylvania and you're in Alaska, how in the world am I going to haul?
It's expensive to transport.
How am I going to haul? Where am I going to get $30,000 to transport all this to Alaska?
It's expensive.
Now, if they would have known, bust into the safe and there's half your money, then. But they're not resellers by nature. You know, we get people asking us all the time. It's ridiculous to me. It's mind-boggling to me. We get constant messages. How do I sell this? How do I sell this? How do I sell this? eBay. I mean, well, I need you to teach me. No. What do you think I do? I sit around all day. I'm going to teach 100,000 people how to sell on eBay. eBay tells you how to do it. Just click and read, click and read, click and read. Simplest thing in the world. But not everybody can figure it out.
YouTube, there's so many tutorial videos that you can find on YouTube that'll teach you step by step. For us, we don't have time to walk someone through. So we always tell people, we always advise people to just hop on YouTube and find a tutorial video. There's other channels that'll walk you through.
Kids, even if they was inherited to them, they may not have wanted anything to do with it. They may not want to resell.
Zero interest, zero time.
How do you transport it? Right. How do you? Yeah,
or not enough room to store the inventory because storage is important if you're going to resell it. Or just maybe no time, especially if he was in the military and had a wife and kids and just no time to try and resell it.
Yeah, so that's the information that we have on him.
We're thinking the second son is just way too young.
We don't know. We don't have anything on the second son except for a name.
My guess is way too young because there was like macaroni necklace artwork.
But where's the second son? So if he's missing, we'll call him Mike. because that was his name. If Mike is missing, where's the second son? And we know Jack is in Alaska, so Mike is missing. And Jack is in Alaska, or at least Jack was in Alaska. Jack has spent time in Alaska. And where's the other son? We know nothing. We don't know where mom is currently. All we know is mom abandoned them. And it's as if they just disappeared off this face of the earth. It's just mind-boggling. And so I get it when people go, there's no way this is real. And I've seen other comments where, oh man, this guy, this is either fake or this is the luckiest guy in the world. Luck has nothing to do with it. Skill has everything to do with it. When you look at as many storage units as I do every day, every week, every month, every year, and remember, we always tell you, we buy 1%. We try and buy the best of the best. You buy good. And then there'll be people who are like, well, I've bought storage units. I've never found anything. Stop buying trash. It's really easy. I mean, it is that easy.
You mean like the rock unit? It happens to us
okay.
all.
All right. I buy one rock unit for $500.
Thank you so much.
One rock unit for $500. And so obviously this Pennsylvania unit makes up for the rock unit. A lot of people have said that. A lot of people have said, Jeremy, boy, does this ever make up for the rock unit.
Jeffrey Montgomery, thank you so much for the $5. He's saying the wife may have been lonely if he was CDL and constantly on the road.
That's true too.
Which led her to go down that path.
I mean, that's just an excuse though. I mean, that may be true that she was lonely, but that's no excuse to do what she did. That's no excuse to be done what done. What done did happen. So
and then Jeffrey clarifies
there's
that
always a phone.
That was a rock unit. Emeralds.
That was that was absolutely that was the unit of all units. So that's what we can figure out about him up to this point. That's what we know. Have I missed any of the crazy stuff?
The seizing of the house is what surprised me the most.
You remember I called you? I'm like, you're not going to believe this.
The letter from the employees from the restaurant was pretty shocking, but him having his house seized by the state because he owed state property taxes
and then you find all of those items in there. So I liken it to this. You're gonna see this in tomorrow's video. If you don't know this yet, I went through a horrific divorce in 2014. I had nothing. Judge froze all my accounts. I was garbage picking just to build fire to keep warm in the fall. So there were times where I had absolutely nothing. But if you looked at me now,
Lynn, thank you so much for the $20.
You look at me now and you're like, oh wait, he's got the Florida ranch, he's got Hale's headquarters, he's got this and that. You would never go, oh, Jeremy had nothing. So there are points in my life I've had nothing, regardless of what I have now. Okay. And so there had to be a point in this guy's life where he had nothing and then he built it back up. So I liken it to that as I look through the story, which, by the way, huge tearjerker, Restorage the Love story coming out tomorrow.
Thank you, Cindy.
As we talk about losing everything and then building back up, you do not want to miss tomorrow. This never in our lives before has what happened this weekend ever happened before in regards to Restorage the Love.
So if you watched yesterday's video, that's the storage unit that he's referring to, the previous owner of the storage unit for yesterday's video.
You will get the entire story on yesterday's storage unit. It will be told first person from the person that lost the storage unit. And let me tell you, it's just be ready at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. Get ready with your tissues. And be ready. I can't emphasize this enough. I was even telling George, I was like, I've been calling facilities. I've been on the phone calling facilities because storage units have actually moved to online. I've been calling them. Is there anybody calling that's losing their unit that wants their unit back? And is there anybody? And they won't tell me anything. It's not like I could go to live auctions anymore because they're very few and far between. I'm like, is anybody asking for their stuff back? I will come in. I will buy it. I will give it to them. I want to Restorage the Love. And then all of the sudden, here we are with this opportunity in our lap, which just blows my mind the way that God works. And I'm calling facilities, begging them to let me know who wants their stuff back. That's where we're at with Restore the Love right now. And I know you don't see all that behind the scenes. And I got to emphasize this. We can't do any of this without you. You guys are a huge part of this.
Absolutely.
You are the reason why we can do this. So it's going to be extremely, extremely touching and important that you watch tomorrow's video from the very beginning to the very end, and you share that baby out with everybody. And I was telling George today, I was like, this is perfect because we're coming up at the end of fall, beginning of winter, and this is the season where everybody needs these stories, and these stories that are life-changing, that are heart-changing, impactful, and they give hope. And so tomorrow's video is something you definitely do not want to miss. I'm not saying George was crying, but you know what? I'll just keep it. I'll just stop right there.
I started tearing up when you were on the phone.
I'm not saying George was crying the entire time, but you know, she don't talk, so she's just crocodile. I mean, gators and crocs are out. The tiger tears were coming up. She was like, "What? Get back up there!" That's what she did. But when you watch it at home, you don't have to chase it back up in your eye. You can let it out and then share it with everybody. Share it with that. I can't emphasize this enough. The greatest thing that you guys can ever do to help the channel, watch the videos from the very beginning to the very end and share with everybody. Tomorrow's video is going to be a good one.
Oh, geez. Look at what Flipping Adventures so maybe that's why Marilyn needed a trailer. Marilyn was married to Freddie, the restaurant owner, and she nabbed him and the cheating wife by pitchfork and locked them in a trailer behind the warehouse somewhere.
That very well could be what happened.
Thank you for the $10. That's so funny.
Now, and if you're watching on Facebook tonight on the live stream, the way to see all these videos is to jump to YouTube. It's very, very, if you go, well, I don't use YouTube, I can't help you then. Use YouTube. It's not that difficult.
You can still watch one of our videos, even if you're not. Even if you're not logged on, and even
sign into YouTube to watch
even
a video.
If you're not subscribed or
you just search what the Hales and you watch the videos. Tomorrow is an incredible, absolutely incredible video you do not want to miss, and you want to share that thing with everybody after you watch it from beginning to end. It is one that let me say this. We were out with the old ladies, the 6 old ladies, and they were a blessing to us, sharing life advice with us. I wanted to be a blessing back to them, and I paid for their meal, and I did it in a humorous way. I got Guapo's credit card and my credit card and then put it in a doggy box, but it was only my card in there. So made sure that I paid for everything. Guapo paid for everything the last time we were there. And so I wanted to be a blessing to all of those ladies. And then this is the crazy part. It blows my mind. God blesses me above and beyond again and again and again. Look at this Pennsylvania unit. It's mind blowing. I don't deserve it. And yet God keeps giving it. And so we get this unit. And because of that safe,
thank you,
I'm
Jeffrey.
so hungry to get another safe. I spend over $800 to get another safe after all the fees, over $1,000 after paying everybody. And then as I'm begging facilities for Restore the Love project, the Restore the Love project falls right in my lap.
Yes, it finds you.
So I want to give back to these ladies who are investing in our lives with wisdom, pay for their meal. God blesses me with $250,000 storage unit, which I am keeping all the tool cabinets. And everybody who keeps saying, Jeremy, you're an idiot. The keys were in the unit. No, they weren't. And they aren't. And we picked the locks. And I'll do whatever I want with the cabinets because I own them.
Thanks, Debbie.
And the tools because I own them. So that's the beautiful thing. If you buy it, you own it. You do whatever you want. And so
people are impressed with Christian's lock picking.
I was impressed. Like, all right. Pursue a life of crime, man. You got this.
So
I'm holding you back, Christian. Pursue a life of crime, okay?
Locksmiths make pretty decent money. That might be his career change.
Let's be honest. Christian's making pretty decent money, too. Not to
Do
mention,
you want to do?
not to mention 2,200 square foot housing free of charge
That's
on
right.
top of
Part
his
of their
salary.
salary, yeah.
Yeah, they're doing extremely well. So,
would you like to do mail before we switch gears and go into the auction?
there's barely any mail. Do you think we should?
I think it'll take us like a 10
All right,
minutes.
let's get into mail. But I do want to I want to share this, that I wanted to be a blessing to the ladies, and then God blesses me, and then we're able to then again be a blessing to another individual, a family today, because of the other safe unit, and because I wanted that safe because of the other safe that we found in the PA, and it all flows, and I just sit there and I go, whoa, it's just,
thanks, Wendy.
It's mind blowing. Do not miss tomorrow's video. Now, it's not edited yet. I'll be up all night. I'm exhausted. We've been busy all day on the road, restoring the love. I have to edit the entire thing, and I hope to have it done by 5:30 tomorrow. But it should be out tomorrow at 5:30. And God just blows my mind. I got to say that God continues to blow my mind. And the only reason we're able to do these things in all of our joking,
Thanks,
all of our humor, and even in the serious moments when we give back, it's because you guys are a part of this together. It is the community that has rallied around Restore to Love, has rallied around the channel, our lives, and
we have a pretty awesome community.
Yeah, we would never ever be able to do these things without you guys, and we appreciate that.
Yes.
That being said, you guys are way more giving than we are, and the mail will definitely prove it. So I better get the mail song.
Here we go.
Is it mail song time?
Yes.
A cough drop time.
Are we allowed to share that she wants us to do the same thing we did for someone else?
We can share it right now. So George, well, what do you want to share?
Because I don't think we caught that on film.
No, we didn't. She wants us to take her to an auction, teach her how. The family wants us to take them and teach them how to buy a storage unit and give it back to somebody.
Yeah, she wants to do that for
someone. They
want
to pay it forward.
Mary Found just became a member. Welcome.
Which you won't see that on tomorrow's video,
no.
But hopefully you're going to see that within the next 4 weeks. In an upcoming
video, yeah. Before we leave for Florida. We've got it. We've got mail.
Should I show one teaser clip for the upcoming Restore to Love video? All right, one teaser clip for the upcoming Restore to Love video. This is just one
Every
clip.
time you say one clip, you end up like showing 5 clips. So
nope, they're only getting one. They're only getting one. You guys only get one. Don't ask for any more.
How do you do? Oh yeah, absolutely. Aww. Like really, I can't thank you guys enough.
All right, that's your one clip. Okay. All right, should I show them another clip?
No.
One more clip.
What clip are you going to show?
One more clip.
See, I told you guys, every time he says one clip, it ends up being more than one.
Do you really want me to make you a liar? Tomorrow. I mean, I feel bad if...
Pamela just became a member. Welcome.
Okay. And I just was tomorrow. I'm going dumb.
All right. That's it. I didn't want you to be a liar, so I had to show another clip.
Okay.
All right, let's see what we got here. Christian and Patience and I were cleaning the garage, and we were moving all of the toolboxes in, and this was behind.
Thanks, Jerry, for the $5.
Hidden, and we don't know for how long, but
there's a date on there, no?
I don't know, but I know it's for you. That's all I can say. Just go ahead and show it.
Okay.
It's for you. It's been hidden for months. Months. And we just found it.
The she shed.
Just
where were you guys?
Found it.
She shed rules. Leave your worries at the door. If you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine. What happens in the shed stays in the shed.
I'd like something
and
to happen
men
in there.
By appointment only.
Oh, really? I got to make an appointment?
Well,
whatever happens.
I should
in the
just
shed.
crush this one and change it to chick men by appointment only.
Okay.
Include the chickens because the chickens try to come in there and I always have to shoo them out. Like shoo, shoo.
All right, let's see what we got.
We don't know
here.
who sent that, so no notes.
We have no note.
Thank you to
Don't
whoever
know.
sent this. Please email
But I'm
us and let us
sure
know if
they've
you're
been
watching.
waiting to watch you open that. All right, you need a little goat to start your collection from a grateful fan. Look at that. There's a little goat.
Oh, keep fighting
There
the fight,
is
Michelle Hankin.
Little goat right there. And
Prayers for
then
Michelle.
this is to remind you both, poor Jeremy's broken foot, from someone who loves you both.
Because you are a flamingo.
Do you want to give them an update on my foot?
Vera just became a member. Welcome. Or Viva.
Viva!
Viva.
Las Vegas.
Cat Hal, thank you so much for the super sticker.
Do you want to give them an update on my foot?
It's a miracle, you guys. Jeremy's walking as if
Nothing ever happened.
nothing ever happened. And
I can run.
His doctor's even shocked.
Doctor's completely shocked I should not be able to walk, and yet here I am, no surgery, and everything I did to my foot during recovery is what's healed my foot. Everybody's saying such foolish things like, you're an idiot. You need to take your doctor's orders. Nope.
He babied his foot, though, for the first, 4 weeks?
3 weeks. I walked
3
after
weeks?
just after 3 weeks.
So for 3 weeks, he really, really, really babied his foot and was super cautious with it.
I can run.
Super
I can
cautious.
jump.
So now he's a real boy again.
I'm real boy again. This is for you. You
For
might as well
me?
Yeah. You might have to do all the
Elvis
talking in the
Has
auction.
left the building.
Remember, you're going to have an opportunity to own some of this
Woo!
epic storage unit in the auction tonight. Jeremy and George with a J. We, what are you got there? We hope you'll accept these as our gift. Enjoy watching you all playing Elvis. We know how much George loves her Elvis. And of course, we know how much Jeremy loves his Lisa Marie and Priscilla. Keep on keeping on. May Jesus keep blessing,
That's so funny.
blessing you. David and Gloria Tablet from
Thank you.
Kansas. Wow.
These are going on my Elvises.
Are you running out of room on the Shelvises yet?
Almost.
Right, she's just passing them to me, so I guess I keep opening. All right, it says George, I've been looking into natural healing methods, and I came across this. I hope you like it. From Shauna Fernandez.
Shauna.
What you got?
Shauna sent me. Crystals.
Organite.
Teardrop pendant crystal.
Organite.
Let's open this bad boy. See what it looks like.
All right. What if it's a girl and not a boy? Let's open this bad boy and see what it looks like.
That thing's so cute. Oh, it's stuck.
Because you
It's
deserve
stuck.
good things. Because you deserve good things, I want you to have these from a grateful fan. Thank
Aw.
you so much.
That's so precious.
Let's see, is there a
Aw,
signature?
yes, amen, Michelle.
So no
Oh,
signature.
look how pretty.
We're talking about the peacock, right?
No, the necklace.
Baby, I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly.
I let you fly.
Okay. Thank you. Whoever sent the
Let me take
peacock
this out
is
of the-
beautiful. It will be going on display soon.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look how pretty. Very pretty. Thank you. Thanks, Shauna. All right, one more. Oh, wait, there's another one in here.
But wait.
There's more. That's really pretty.
Greg,
Okay, one last
Greggy
thing.
Greggy GV8 just sent $7 super chat. Sent a package to the Wooster Post Office. It was forwarded to Hale's headquarters. Then they wanted 21 more for postage, so I got it back. If packages aren't sent priority, then they've been sending back because they come as postage due. So we have heard from the post office that there's packages with postage due. It's got to be sent first class or priority. It can't be anything lower than that.
All right, so the next package came directly from Amazon, but there's no note. But in it is a digital timer. Do you think this is for the auction?
I think that is definitely for the auction.
For the auctions.
Do you think it's for the auctions?
It's got to be.
I mean, we're going to need some crazy music to go with it, too.
Yeah, but can
Yeah.
people really hear the music when you play the timer?
I'm sure they can. I assume they definitely can. All right, let's take a look at this timer here.
Because when I watch the replay, I don't really hear it.
I hear the replay when you watch it from 3 rooms away, and I hear it all. How can you not hear it?
I just don't hear it.
Because you tune it out the same way you don't hear me when I'm 5 inches from you and trying to have a conversation.
Oh, maybe it's part of my selective hearing. Maybe it's part of my selective hearing. Valerie Taylor just became a member. Welcome.
What? Did somebody say something?
Jeremy likes to over-exaggerate.
It's called entertainment.
Everything.
That's called entertainment. Okay, we need a battery. We'll have to get this prepped and ready for next week.
Okay. He may love it. He may not love it.
I wonder if it comes with music. How cool would that be?
It would be. All right, so let's switch gears and go into our auction. If this is your first live auction,
are you going to do all the talking so I don't cough?
Well, I can't take the timer. I mean, I'll do the talking as I'm showing the items.
I did the first hour. You did the second hour.
So first things first, make sure you guys are in live chat, not top chat. This is super important. That way, Jeremy and myself, along with everyone at home, can see the live chat as it happens in real time as close as possible. All of the lots that I show this evening, there will be a $25 minimum bid. That includes free shipping if you live here in the U.S. If you live outside of the U.S., you're more than welcome to bid, but just know that there will be extra shipping fees. Those shipping fees can vary anywhere from $50 to $200, depending on the weight and the dimension and the location that you are in the world. So weight and dimension of the package, and then your location in the world. Just know your country's customs laws and if there's any import fees. Our auction style is minute to win it, which is why we probably got that timer. I will show, we usually do big lots, like bulk items. As I'm showing them, you can start bidding. And then once I'm done showing all of the items in the lots, then we'll put a minute timer. And then once the timer is up, whoever the highest bidder is, when the timer is up and our awesome moderator Flipping Adventures types sold in the chat is the highest bidder. If you are the highest bidder for a lot, we ask that you send us your information immediately to whatthehales@yahoo.com. We'll display the email on the screen once we start the auction. Jeremy, along with our awesome moderators, will remind you throughout the auction where to send it and what information to send. We typically want your YouTube profile name, your real name, your mailing address, your high bid amount, and the lot that you won. If you're a runner-up and you want to be considered as the backup bidder, we ask that you send your information immediately as well, and we'll remind you throughout the auction.
Whoever did this, not okay. Not okay. Patience just text, have 2 pizzas delivered at the house for George Hales. Not okay. Do not invade people's personal privacy. I'm sure they're eating it.
They're probably enjoying it.
And they sent it to you. Good thing you don't know where we live. By the way, if you ever show up here, you will never be leaving here because it's a one-way trip.
Back to where I was. So backup bidder, send us your YouTube profile name, your real name, mailing address, your high bid amount, and the lot that you're backup bidder for. And again, Jeremy will remind you along with our moderators throughout the auction.
I'm telling them they're not allowed to eat the pizza. It's for you.
Tomorrow, I feel like I'm
toppings.
losing my voice.
I'm asking what toppings.
Jeremy's been coughing on me all day, like not even covering his mouth, just coughing.
First of all, you got me sick.
I was sick at first. I was sick
it's
first.
Allergies. It's the seasonal allergies.
It could be allergies.
Her and then me.
And then tomorrow morning, I will send PayPal invoices. You don't have to have a PayPal account in order to pay the invoice. You can pay as a guest. Okay. And then you'll have the option to pay with using either a debit card, a credit card. And then if you do have PayPal, obviously your PayPal account.
This is my response to her.
I wonder if the toppings are exactly what they love, because we know what type of toppings they love.
Yeah, but it was for you, not for them.
Where was I? Everything is sold as is. There's no guarantees, no returns. We auction items off to you as we find them from the storage unit. And then we will do a practice lot. So if this is your first time attending, you have an idea of how our auction works. And then at the end of the auction, you don't want to miss this, because we're giving away something that we've never given away.
Look what they did. They didn't pay for it. It wasn't paid for, so we just said sorry. But it was so funny because the pizza guys were like, what are you doing here? And the other guy was like, bro, I'm delivering their pizza. What are you doing here?
They had
two different pizza companies.
So some jerk out there contacted 2 different pizza companies
and
didn't pay for it.
Yeah, that's not cool at all.
And we'll blast him and we'll let you know who it was once we figure it out.
So at the end of the auction, we'll have 3 lucky winners, and you'll have a chance to win a free giveaway. Am I allowed to kind of give a hint of what the free giveaway is?
It's money from the storage unit.
Which we've never given away
it's
actual money
from
before.
The storage unit. For 1,000 people that we lost in the live stream tonight, you can win money from the Pennsylvania
Laura
storage
just
unit.
became a new member.
There
Welcome.
is money to be won from the Pennsylvania storage unit. It is money that we found.
Monies. And then as we do the auction, feel free to network with one another. So you may not be interested in buying the entire bulk lot, but you may want like 1 or 2 items from it. We encourage you guys to network with one another. And then as best practice to eliminate any lagging while you're at home, I recommend that you guys refresh in between every lot. And then that way you stay on top of the live chat. If you have no intentions of paying for a lot, please do not bid. That will get you banned.
When we find out who did this with the pizza and the 2 pizza places, we will be prosecuting you as well.
Yeah,
just to be clear,
because they do have caller ID.
Don't screw around. You will be prosecuted.
The pizza place has caller ID. So
yes.
Again, no intent. If you have no intentions of paying, then please don't bid, because that'll eliminate you from ever participating ever again on this channel. All right, let's do a practice lot. I will be back with the practice lot. And then if you can turn your laptop.
You want me to turn my laptop?
Because I have to see
one moment.
the
I
camera.
gotta work on this jerk that did this so we can prosecute.
All right, what am I gonna do for the practice?
Whatever you want. How about my drink?
Do the flamingo and the
not the flamingo.
This is practice.
I can't believe you would do that.
See, flamingos stand on one foot like this, on one leg. Can you just rotate your laptop this way so I can see?
Can I finish this getting the information so I can press charges?
Yeah. They got my last name wrong.
Okay. All right. That is the real life. And that's why we don't tell people where we live. Because you people, some people out there that, that'd be crazy. Crazy. All right. George wants me to turn a laptop, add her to the stream. Let me throw her in like this.
This was Jeremy standing on one foot for 3 weeks.
You mean hopping on one foot for 3 weeks?
Yeah. You would either stand or hop.
Mostly hop.
So this is just practice. This isn't really going up for auction.
1 second, guys. I got to get this all together. This is a mess of a hodgepodge.
Okay. George has practice. We're going to run through the practice, and then we're going to get in the real deal. Remember, tonight you can actually win money. There are three free lots of money from the actual Pennsylvania unit tonight. So that being said, $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. And most importantly, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious.
because you only have 1 minute to win it. Remember, this is practice, so you understand what's going on. That's funny. My snowplow guy is calling me right now. We're supposed to get, I gotcha. All right, for the rental properties in Ohio.
Tuesday, we're supposed to get slammed. That's what Noreen was saying.
All right. All of a sudden we go live and everybody wants to get a hold of me. 1 second. 1 second. And my phone's going to keep going off. All right. All right, we'll get this together somehow, some way tonight. All right. Remember, this is practice. And patience just text back. Let's do this. Come on. Let's make something work here tonight. Here we go. All right. You can start bidding immediately. Debbie Vaughn says, I bid Jeremy's Garbage Pail Kid collection for the Flamingo. That's a good bid right there. That's a really good collection. Sylvia is at 1 million pizzas and 2 Slimers from Daisy's mom. We got all kinds of Slimers there. 100 Restored to Love units from Nancy. That would be fun. We'd actually love to do that. And we got 3 watermelons from Dar A. Cheryl said 5 tool chests. Barbara,
Do you need
1
5 more?
Yeah, I need some more tool chests. We've got a penny from 1941 from Jeff. We're looking for the 43, so you're off 2 years. And Philip says 25 fully paid pizzas. Shelly says 33 peacocks. I would like that. 1,000 birds from Cheryl Butler. I'd enjoy that. Now, we're waiting for Flippin' Adventures to say sold. And going once, going twice, sold right there with the peacock. All right. I'm going to accept Philip's 25 paid pizzas because I ain't had dinner tonight. So, but George and I did have Arby's at like 4 o'clock. So
we're on the road.
We've been busy restoring the love today. All right, George has got her next lot.
This one's heavy. These
Oh
heavy.
my goodness.
All right, the first lot
Hold a second. This is crazy. My snow plowing guy is also a delivery driver.
Hello?
Dude, you know I'm a famous YouTuber, right?
Yeah.
All right, so somebody called you guys and somebody else and ordered pizzas for an address that they can find online where my employees live. So what I need you to do, if you can, get me the number they called from, and then I'll prosecute. I'll press charges.
It's a 304 number.
That's West Virginia.
Yes, 2247 was the address. We went there and nobody answered.
Yeah, so that my employees live there. This is somebody online because I'm an internet celebrity. So
You ready for the number?
George, you do your thing, and
Yep.
let me take care of it. Yep, and then we'll prosecute.
All right, first lot are if you've been watching the storage unit that we got in Pennsylvania that was just filled with die cast, we're going to be auctioning off 3 of these Hot Wheel sets, and then every case holds 48 cars. So you'll get this nice case that's included, and then inside are 48 Hot Wheel cars. I'm not going to show every car, but I'll show you some cars.
You're like, I plow his drives for his rental properties.
What a small world.
All right.
That's how I knew it was you.
Yeah, do not take that over. I don't live there. My employees live there, and you're the 3rd place that they called, and I'm sure they called another place or 2 or 3. So, all right. Sorry about that. I'm actually live on YouTube right now, so we'll figure it out. All right, you too. Talk to you later. Hey, and get that contract to me for the snow removal this winter. All right, Jeff. Talk to you later, buddy. Bye-bye.
So it doesn't look like the actual
That's
cars
the third place.
in here are Hot Wheels. They're assorted makers.
They didn't. Jeff noticed that was my name, and since he does work for me, he was like, and he called before they even took it.
Oh, that's
the
good.
third place. All right.
So like these two are racing champions. They're not Hot Wheel. So just because you get the Hot Wheel case doesn't mean that these are Hot Wheel cars.
You can start bidding immediately. I apologize for the interruptions tonight, although I'm sure it's entertaining for you guys, one way or another.
Only on What the Hales.
Somebody will definitely be getting busted.
Not a smart move if you're watching right now.
We do not.
We have
do
zero
not
tolerance for this.
Appreciate these types of things. We
Yeah.
do not appreciate trespassing or anything. When you live your life publicly online, privacy is a premium, and we have no tolerance whatsoever. We will push the full envelope to make sure that things are done appropriately and right. All right, but that being said, we are back to the actual auction.
So I was just explaining to them that they'll get the Hot Wheel case, but these actual die-cast cars aren't all Hot Wheel. They're like Racing Champion, and there's like different kinds. Like this one's dated 1989.
I see Jay is up at $90 right now. Yeah, there's probably Racing Champions, probably Action did a lot of the NASCAR cars.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa Brown's now at 99.
So you'll get this one, and then you'll get
Robert Crawford just became a super fan. Thank you so much for joining, Robert.
a second Hot Wheels case.
Cranford. I said Crawford.
Also, 48 cars on the inside.
We've got 99 is the high bid right now with Melissa. 99 is the high bid.
Action. Oh, that's a Flintstone one. That's cute.
Number 29, Flintstone.
Flintstone. Meet the Flintstone. That's an Action as well.
Bob is now in at 115. 115 is the high bid right now with Bob.
Got some M&M die-cast cars.
They're
These
were in the Craftsman case. A lot of people said, why did Jeremy have the Craftsman cases, the upright cases, on their side? Now, I know it's common sense. So who in the chat can tell me why they were on their side and not standing up? We're up at 115 right now. We're going to see what the people in the chat say.
These are both
We're at
Action.
120. 120 right now.
All right. So that's the second case
You're
of
gonna-
cars.
125.
And then
is
you'll
high bid
get
right now.
this third
And Robert
case.
R said it. Too tall. They're all saying it. Too tall. Too tall. Exactly. Too tall. They could not stand up in the trailer. They can't stand up in the trailer. So it didn't have anything to do with heaviness, Dave Jr. It was all about height. So we had to lay them down on their side. Too tall. All right. Back to the actual auction. Melissa Brown's in at 130 right now. Eric's going, duh, too tall.
Some burger kind.
Bob Morrison is in at 135. Orange Man just at $9.99. He said it may be Mr. Beast playing games with the pizza, or it's Marilyn Raby. Orange Man said it's Marilyn Raby.
Do you think Marilyn could pull something off like that?
Marilyn stole a 20-foot trailer. I think she could probably do some things.
Yeah.
Bob's in at 135 right now. Bob's in at 135. You'll be getting 3 full Hot Wheel cases.
Yes. Actually, this one is missing 2, but I can add 2 in there.
So, excuse me, not exactly completely full. Cheryl Lynn is at 150. So you'll be getting them exactly as they are. And so you'll be getting 3 cases with everything that she's showing.
If I have 2 laying around, like in a lot that I started, I can stick them in there.
Cheryl Lynn's at 150 right now. TNT says, Jeremy, get that cough checked. We already know what it is. I got a head cold in LA, and then it dropped to my chest. It always does. I've always had weakened immune system. My parents didn't have insurance. My dad had cancer. Growing up, we could not afford going to the doctor, and then I got pneumonia every single year. And so my lungs are very, very, very susceptible to anything and everything in regards to any cold. And so it's just going to have to work its way through. I'm not sick anymore. It's just an annoyance. Markets is in at 175. 175 is a high bid right now. Jay is now in at 200. James came in at 180, but Jay's in at a 200 right now.
I'm ready for the timer.
All right. George is saying she's ready for the timer. So we're in at 200 is the high bid right now. 200 is the high bid right now. You're going to be receiving
Racing Champions. These are both dated 91.
And you'll be receiving them exactly as they are. Exactly as they are. So remember, everything is as is. No guarantees, no returns. We try and represent exactly everything as they are. This is something that you can own from this epic best storage unit ever. Cindy Kregel is now in at 220. 220 is the high bid. Best storage unit we have ever found. And you can own a piece of the history right here. And you can actually win some of the money and the history tonight. If you stick around for the full auction, there will be 3 winners receiving money from the storage unit. Most importantly, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You only have 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. We've got 1 minute to win it right now. Pinhead sent $2. When you live stream, you need to use a VPN. All right. We've got Jen Hale says Charles is in at 250. It looks like 250 is high bid right now. High bid is 250 right now. And Kathy says, at least you know they'll be clean. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Mm-hmm. Charles is in at 250 with about 25 seconds left to go. This guy was meticulous. Somebody said, why is everything so blurry? It's because George's camera tries to focus in on everything, and if she doesn't hold it there long enough, then it doesn't have time enough to focus, and she has a lot to show. Sherilyn's now in at 260. Cindy came in at 251. Sherilyn is at 260. 260 is the high bid right now. 260 is the high bid right now. Philip says whoever gets this is getting an amazing deal. Sold! It is Sherilyn for 260. Sherilyn, you're a high bidder here tonight. Sherilyn, you already know exactly what to do, but I'm going to tell you anyway. What we need you to do is we need you to email us right here, whatthehales@yahoo.com. We need your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your high bid amount of 260, and tell George it is, what did you call this lot? The Cars lot number 1.
Diecast 1.
Diecast Cars number 1. All right. Diecast Cars number 1. And I think was it Cindy that was backup bidder? I think Cindy was backup at 251. Yep. Cindy Kregel was backup bidder at 251. Cindy, if you want to message George as well, you can go ahead and message George right here. whatthehales@yahoo.com. Karen Kirkpatrick, thank you for coming, a super fan. All right, so what you're going to do, Cindy, you're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount at 251. And then you're going to tell George it was diecast lot number 1, backup bidder, okay? Which here comes diecast lot number 2. Here we go.
So diecast number 2, same thing. You'll get 3 Hot Wheel cases filled with diecast cars, up to 48 cars. It carries 48 cars. Oh, I wonder if these are Hot Wheel. No, these are also Racing Champion. These are, I'll try and see if they're Hot Wheel, but so far I haven't seen Hot Wheel, just the cases. So it says 48, but I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 missing slots. So there's no cars in.
So do the math. How many cars are in there? 10.
It's 48 minus 5.
14. 14?
Huh?
7. I'm trying to do the math.
Now you're just throwing everyone off. So there's Matchbox. This one's Matchbox. And then this one is Hasbro. Oh, these are Hot Wheel. So these are Hot Wheel. And then These look like they're missing the wheels. So we've kind of figured he was taking cars apart and customizing some.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why the wheels are missing on that.
We absolutely think he was customizing for sure. So some of these might have been some that he customized. Some of these might be originals.
So
some might be in the process of customization.
These two are Johnny Lightning. Neither of these have wheels.
So he was probably customizing those. Real deal number 1 is at $80 right now.
These two are also Johnny Lightning. They do have the wheels. Firestone wheels. Excuse me. These are also Johnny Lightning, but no wheels. So that's an example of some of the cars that's in this carrying case. And then in the second carrying case,
this
one,
moron,
2, 3, 4 empty slots.
Ordered the pizza online. They already have his IP address. What a moron.
I'm pretty sure he's not the first and the last to do this, so they probably have their own prosecution policy as well. These two are Monte Carlo. I think that's what it says. These die-cast cars, they do have the wheels.
Cars with wheels.
These are matching die-cast. These have the wheels as well.
Melissa's in at 105.
These two are Johnny Lightning. They do have the wheels.
Big guy's wifey says, ask the doc for pearls for your cough. I've used those. They've never do anything for me.
You might need a steroid. Johnny Lightning.
Maybe I should use some of that nasal spray that you were going to use from the safe.
I would never use.
By the way, we all know what it is.
I would never use nasal spray that was found in a safe. So it was a total joke. This is action. Here's your favorite drink when we got to eat. Mountain Dew.
Give me that Mountain Dew. I am playing with you. Now give me that Mountain Dew.
And then this is what you like to reuse the bottles for your drinks.
Gatorade.
That
looks old school. Is that an old school?
This one's made by Erdl.
Erdl. It's just the camera's not gonna focus well tonight, guys, but we're trying.
This one's Johnny Lightning.
There's too much going on in the background and the foreground. And
all right, so that's the second carrying case. And then in the third one,
105 is high bid right now.
This one looks full, so 48.
JK said Mountain Dew is yuck. You know what I think is yuck?
The
Yankees. Yankees are yuck. It should be called the New York Yuckies.
These are Racing Champions. So the original Mountain Dew, I'm not a fan of, but I love the other flavors that they have. Like the orange Mountain Dew, red Mountain Dew, the blues and the purples, and the pineapple is okay.
Should be the New York Yuckies.
So these have the tires, but this one does not have the tires. This one is a Rebel.
Steph said, I love Mountain Dew slushies. Those are so good. Especially if you can put some blueberry in with it, too. A wild cherry. Cindy Cradle's now at 120. 120 is a high bid right now. 120 is a high bid right now on the second lot of die-cast. This is part of the most epic storage unit in history. This is part of the history.
This one is Hot Wheels, and then this one is RCI. This is a Monte Carlo.
This is your opportunity to own a piece of the greatest storage unit ever. And when I mean greatest, I mean greatest.
Bestest.
Okay, when I mean greatest, I mean bestest. Sandy loves Code Red. We like Code Red. Pinhead 3030 is at 160. 160 is high bid right now.
Rebel. These do have the wheels. All right, I'm ready for the timer.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, the raspberry lemonade Diet Mountain Dew. That sounds good. Woo.
I don't think we've tried that one yet.
I know, but I think we're going to have to because that sounds good.
I always look at it and I'm like, I don't know if he would like that. Raspberry lemonade.
I don't know. That sounds really good.
All right. Well, the next time I see it, I'll buy it. We do love to try the different flavors. The mystery flavor is really good. Remember I got the mystery flavor?
Yeah, the mystery flavor was incredible. All right. High bid right now is 160. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. We try and represent everything the best that we can. You saw it from the storage unit. We're now at 165 with Cindy. This is part of the greatest storage unit in the history of YouTube TV. I've never seen one better. There might be one out there, but I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to try and buy it if it is out there. Sydney's in at 165 right now. Most importantly, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You got 1 minute to win it. Let's do this.
Would you say our vintage Harley Davidson unit was pretty cool?
Yeah, it was cool, but nowhere near as like this. Kimberly Sue sent $5. I'm in trouble. I live in San Diego, but I'm Philippines fan, and they play. I'm a Phillies fan, and they play each other next. Uh-oh, Kimberly. 43 seconds left to go here. 43 seconds left to go here. Cuckoo Crazy just became a super fan. Welcome to the fandom. All right.
Cuckoo Crazy. I like that name.
Mellow Yellow. Craig likes Mellow Yellow, so do I. 25 seconds left to go.
If the restaurant doesn't have Mountain Dew, he'll settle for a Mellow Yellow.
And they want to know, Sapphire wants to know, is there a date on the carrying case? With 10 seconds left to go.
There is...
Marcus is in at 165 right now.
2004.
2004, she said she just saw on one case.
2004. This one's 2001. And then this one is 1999.
So you 1999, 2001. All right, Cecilia. Okay, wait. So Jen Hale says it's Marcus at 165. Marcus, you are high bidder at 165. All right, Marcus, here's what you're going to do. Marcus, you're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 165, and then you're going to tell George, there's the email address right there, you're going to say, Diecast Cars Lot number 2. Diecast Cars Lot number deuce, okay? All right, you're going to email it right there. Go ahead and email already, guys. Get that email out as fast as possible. Backup bid was Cindy. Hold a second. Wait. High bid is Cindy.
Jeez.
All right, I screwed up. Marcus, I screwed up. It is Cindy. Cindy is high bid. Cindy's high bid at 165. Cindy, you're going to do everything I just told Marcus to do. And then, because I screwed up, and that's why we have the best moderators in the business, because they know I'm going to screw up. And then the backup bid, got talking about Mountain Dew, got my mind out there in the Dew land. And then backup bid was, let's see if I can find it.
Was it Marcus?
Marcus bid 165, but Cindy already had 165, so
So he came after her.
He came after her, so it was already there. It's Pinhead at 160. Looks like it's Pinhead at 160. Pinhead, you can go ahead and message us as well. Let us know that you are the backup bidder, and I'm not sure what George is doing, but I'm going to go ahead and give her solo layout. I'm going to full screen her.
Lot is
That's how I roll. I'm just going to full screen her.
Electronics.
She said assorted electronics, and she's moving a bunch of stuff here to the table.
Assorted electronics. So you'll get, this appears to be sealed and still brand new. None of this stuff has been tested. So you'll get a lava lamp.
Who doesn't love a good lava lamp?
You'll get a one of those hot spots.
Who doesn't love a good hotspot? I am a huge fan of hotspots.
A T-Mobile hotspot. Again, none of this has been tested. If it appears to be new, I'll let you know. Here is a universal magnetic stick-on mount for your cell phone.
You never actually had it in the camera view. D-Mom is in at 50 right now. Melissa Brown just came in at 75 on this electronics unit. George's got a lot of stuff here she's going to be showing you. Kim just came in at 65. And Melissa Brown's already in at 75. And George is trying to open stuff up and figure stuff out.
Well, that one looks like it's in there. And then this appears to be still sealed and new. This is a micro mechanic.
This micro
Just plug into your vehicle's port under the dashboard.
Yep.
So it tells you why your e-check engine light is on.
Oh,
and
nice. Okay. I like that.
So that's what that is.
I like that. That's always good. Kim's
Fast,
in at 80.
easy,
Melissa
accurate.
Brown's in at 85. Real Deal 1 just came in at 90.
And then you'll also get
There's a bunch of 90s.
3-inch heads-up display.
Melissa Brown's now 99.
So it projects
JK
your
says, do
speed
you love a lava?
and automobile data on your windshield while keeping your eyes on the road ahead. So
it puts it on the windshield?
Yeah.
Now that's cool. Well, it did put it on the windshield.
They didn't see that, did they?
And you call me fumble nuts?
And then this is a just-in universal fit rechargeable power case.
And they say I fumble.
It's compatible with all 7-inch tablets. And then you can recharge all of your devices. It's got a built-in rechargeable battery, charges your tablet up to 1 time or a smartphone up to 3 times. It's a universal USB charging port. So that's in there. This one has a price tag from Kohl's for $79.99. This appears to be brand new, still in the box. Doesn't look like it's been used. So you'll get that. And then you'll also get this one has a price. This has a price of $89.99.
It has a sell-by date.
And then it says it's a backlit hinged keyboard folio, 135 of viewing angles. This is Bluetooth. It's
Real Deal's in at 116.
It's made for an iPad mini with Retina display.
Huh. Is it in there? Well, I guess that's it. Is this the keyboard?
So that's the keyboard.
Oh, you put the iPad in
your,
there. Okay,
yeah,
I got
your
you.
iPad right in
I've
here.
never had an iPad, so I don't know how that works. 120 is the high bid right now.
This doesn't look, it looks like the cable was in here, but it doesn't look like it's in there. So you get that. And then you'll also get a double-sided LED makeup mirror. So it's long-lasting, touch sensor, rechargeable, 3 light modes, stepless dimming.
So what you're trying to tell me is you want to make up in the mirror?
Magnifying mirror, 360-degree, detachable base. Let's see if I can open this. And
You're trying to tell me you want to make up tonight in the mirror?
Huh?
That's what I'm trying to figure out
Say
right
what?
now.
Say what?
125 is high bid right now. 135 is high bid right now.
So it looks like the mirror's in there. Brand new, never been used. It's still in there. There's a charging port, but it's one of those makeup mirrors.
Cheryl won an iPad from Guapo. She said she loves it.
Nice. So you'll get that, and then you'll also get a desktop 4.0 for Mac. It runs with Windows on your Mac without rebooting. It's the #1 Mac system utility.
Who's your Mac?
So this,
Your Mac daddy.
it says performance and innovation make Parallels #1. Now includes more than 50 powerful new features.
I thought you were going to say me, not new features. That hurts, to be honest. What's so funny?
And then you'll get, it says Nike plus iPod. You plug this into your iPod. So it's an adapter powered or partnered with Nike. You see that?
No. There, right there. Now I saw it.
And then this, Alexa is happy to help you. This is one of those Echo Flexes. You plug in smart speaker and Alexa. Make any space a little smarter. Add Alexa to more places. Just ask, and she can turn on compatible lights, add bananas to your shopping list, or remind you to bring an umbrella.
You know what else she can do? Alexa, fart noises.
She does enjoy a good fart, doesn't she?
Alexa, wet farts now.
Here's a 5-in-1 color changing LCD clock. So it gives you the temperature, the date, the timer, alarm, and time, and then it has the 5 different colors: orange, green, pink, blue, and red. Changes color and function with a single touch.
Remember, free shipping. Kim's still high bidder at $125, it looks like.
Here's a Colgate. Is this One Direction?
I don't know what Alexa ate tonight, but apparently everybody's Alexas are going crazy.
It's one of those power toothbrushes. It's a powered toothbrush because if you smile, it makes you beautiful. That's the actual size, it says.
Kim's still high bidder at $125. And Alexa must have had that pizza that we had when you were in the hospital that had you farting in front of everybody in the emergency room.
Here's a sports trivia challenge. So this appears to be brand new, still sealed. It's even, it looks like it's Christmas wrapped with like cool paper. This is a sports trivia challenge. It has 6 different sport categories. It comes with, the categories include football, baseball, motorsports, general, 21st century, and basketball. So you'll get that. And then in here is, there's a what is a laptop camera? Like, laptop gamers, it says. This label. Part of the label is cut off. So it must be some type of gaming camera. I don't want to take it out, but I took a peek. It looks like one of those gaming cameras.
Baby, Alexa's foosing all over the place right now.
Is she? Here are 2 rechargeable power packs. So we'll get that with the lot. And then here is a 2 gigabyte Go Gear. This is one of those Philips MP3 players. Again, this has not been tested. And then here is a mobile phone stand with a card holder. This is for, it looks like this would be compatible with all smartphones. It's a mobile phone stand with card holder. Holds up to 2 cards. Slimline stand easily pops up for use. Secures to phone or phone case with no mess adhesive. Can also be used to store charging cables or earbuds. And then you'll also get a Wi-Fi repeater.
Kathy said Alexa is her only friend. Alexa's always trying to hit on me. George and
You
Alexa. George and Alexa do not get along at all.
You always try and get Alexa to tell you a story.
Always like, Alexa, tell me a story.
And then the last thing with this lot is a Samsonite manual luggage scale. Comes with a scale and then a 2-pack of combo TSA locks. Ready for anywhere. I'm ready for the timer.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
All right. George says she's ready for the timer. $25 starting bid. Free shipping here in the United States. Additional shipping outside the United States. Everything is as is. No guarantees. And I understand everybody's getting a story right now within earshot of Alexa. And everything's... we try and show it. We try and show it exactly as it is. Andrew Smith is high bidder right now at 145. 145. And what's most important is you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You literally only have 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. Andrew Smith, high bidder right now, 145. 145. Okay. 145 is high bid right now. Andrew's in at 145. Deb doesn't have a cell phone. Not a problem. Flip phones are coming back.
They're making a comeback.
35 seconds left to go. Andrew's high bidder at 145. 145. 145 is high bid right now. Electronic lot. Everything is as is. No guarantees, no returns. We're showing it to you as we found it. Queen Cecilia says, bid higher or you lose the fire. I added the last part. 160 right now to Stephen Howard. Stephen Howard's high bidder right now, 160, 160. Penny came in at 150. Stephen's high bidder right now, 160. 160 going once. Wait, hold a second. That bid just got retracted. Penny's still high bidder. Is it Penny? Is it Penny? And let me check. And it is Penny. Penny Shoemaker, you are a high bidder. Penny Shoemaker, you're a high bidder right now. Penny, we need your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 150, and tell George it's the electronics lot right there. Go ahead and email her right now if you could, please, at whatthehales@yahoo.com.
Did you say Penny or Peggy?
Penny Shoemaker. Penny Shoemaker.
Okay.
Shoe is SHU. And then backup bidder is Andrew at 145. And we know Andrew knows exactly what to do.
All right. Next lot are assorted Star Wars and Star Trek.
Did you just say Star Wars?
Uh-huh.
And Star Trek?
And Star Trek.
2 nerdy things coming together to make the biggest nerdy thing ever.
You'll get 2 Star Trek figurines. This one's still sealed in the package. This one he popped out because he couldn't breathe.
Well, never put plastic bags over your head.
And then you'll also get an entire sleeve of Star Trek trading cards. I'll give you a date here just in a sec. I pull out a couple so you can kind of get an idea of what the trading cards look like.
Remember, you can start bidding immediately. Real Deal's already in at 60.
So that has a date of 1991. Spock always has that same look on his face. Serious all the time.
Why so serious?
See, there's that serious face again on Spock. So here's the trading cards. I'm going to lay my arm flat so you kind of get an idea of how many cards are in the sleeve. And then you'll also get 2 Star Wars collectible spoons. This one looks like it might glow in the dark. I don't know though.
Whoops.
See, there's
My Uncle Richie is in was in the chat 38 minutes ago. I didn't see his comment though.
You'll get this Star Wars The Phantom Menace widescreen video collector's edition. Inside includes the art of Star Wars. And then also inside is a film.
Can never have enough good film.
And then you'll also get the VHS of the movie.
Can never have enough good VHS.
And I don't think that there's anything else in here. Nope. Doesn't look like there is.
So like high bid right now is 160. We still sending JK out a little gift in the mail this time around too.
Yeah.
JK, you will be receiving a little something from us, even though you don't go live, but you will be receiving something. And if you want to do a video on it, feel free. I want to hear tears though. I want to hear massive, massive
Here's some
tears.
black and white compliments of Toys R Us. I don't know. Would you consider these posters?
I would probably call them 5x9s. I'm not sure. Stephen Howard. All right, I just saw Stephen Howard say what happened to my bid, and then his message was retracted. That's exactly what happened to your bid. You bid and then deleted it, and you just put in another comment and you deleted it. So we can't accept a bid that you deleted.
So here's a holiday Yoda bobblehead.
So Stephen, you literally just put a comment in the chat and then retracted it. You deleted it. You did the exact same thing with your bid.
Here is a Yoda stocking. The stocking is actually really cool. The Yoda on here, he's got some weight to him.
Sapphire Sky just sent $2. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yoda. YODA Yoda. YODA Yoda.
And then you'll get this Darth Vader game that you plug into the TV.
Jeffrey Montgomery says, unless he's not a subscriber, the only way to get a comment in the chat is to be a subscriber on YouTube.
Here is a huge Star Wars stocking. This looks handmade.
And to clarify for all of our Facebook friends, we can only take bids on YouTube. It's the only place we can actually receive and see the bids.
So if you're bidding on Facebook and then hopping on YouTube and you're like, how come you can't see my bids? It's because you have to bid on YouTube.
You have to bid on YouTube.
So Can you show them how big this stocking is?
Maybe it's as long as my driveway.
It's pretty big.
Thanks. This is how big this stocking is. She wants me to show you. It's driveway worthy. We'll put it that way. It's definitely driveway worthy. And I would, you could get lost in a stocking like this. So
here's a Darth Vader mask, and it comes with the helmet, detaches, and there's the back of the mask. Jeremy,
150 is the high bid right now.
Your father. Do you want to put this on, sir?
No. Why would I want to put that on?
Because you like to do those things.
Baby, why would I ever put that on?
This guy looks super vintage. I can try and see if I can find a date. This has a date of 1987. 1987.
I'm not impressed, George, to be honest with you.
You look fantastic,
George, I'm your Mac Daddy.
Jenny.
High bid right now is, I see Andrew at 175. 175 is the high bid right now. And George is still digging. And I am
Here's
her
a
Mac Daddy.
R2D2 keychain. I believe this was an old McDonald's toy. These are probably more McDonald's Happy Meal toys.
Janice says, Jeremy, you seem to have driveway issues. Are you okay?
How do you answer such questions?
I'm just going
That's
to
a difficult
ignore it.
question. That's a difficult question. How do you answer that?
Well, I'm not gonna answer it truthfully.
The Empire Strikes Back. Oh, that's so cool. So on one side you see Darth Vader, and then you turn it, and it's Yoda. Did you see that?
That was crazy.
That's so wild. I don't know how they do that.
That's crazy. They do it with mirrors. 180 is the high bid right now.
I'm not
Chantilly
sure.
says, Vader hat comes with Jeremy Slobber. So worth it.
I'm not sure. Look.
Babe, I know. It's a mirror.
It's not a mirror, though.
It is a mirror. You literally are showing the mirror. Oh, my goodness.
It's an illusion.
It's a mirror.
It's an illusion.
Definitely a mirror.
And then there's...
Harriet Williams has that cube.
Does she? Oh, this guy is heavy. This one's dated 1995. Here's a Darth Vader keychain.
That looks like me.
It looked like you when you have the mask on.
180 is the high bid right now. Looks like some bits and pieces down in there.
1997. So some of the Star Wars 95 is from your Michigan Hall.
Oh, yeah.
What's this guy's name again?
Baby,
I'm having a brain fart.
No.
I'm having a brain fart. I can hear his voice in my head. This is 1977. Oh, this guy's old. This guy was as old as you.
He's original.
What's his name again?
CP30.
Look at this guy. There's a bobblehead. 2008. 1977. This guy is dated 1977. This Pokemon Pikachu got in here, so we'll include that. And then the last piece in this lot is this guy. Is he considered a stormtrooper?
That's a good question.
He's got a date of 1979. So cool, very cool. You got a couple vintage pieces in here.
Who's that? 1979? That's Boba Fett.
This guy?
Yeah, that's Boba Fett.
Dressed up
with the rocket launcher in the back?
Yeah.
It's Boba Fett.
Remember, I never watched Star Wars. I watched Star Trek growing up. All right, I'm ready for the timer. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Already? Okay. George says she's ready. This is the ultimate. We're calling this the ultimate nerd lot. You can be, if you're not an RN, you can be a registered nerd with me. And it's the Star Trek Star Wars lot. High bid right now is 180. Everything is as is. No guarantees, no returns. There's a little bit of everything in this lot. Most importantly, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You literally only have 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. This is the Star Wars, Star Trek registered nerd lot right here. High bid right now is Haley at 180. 180 is the high bid. 180 is the high bid, and apparently Debbie Vaughn was dating CP3O back in the day.
Who hasn't Debbie dated?
Apparently nobody in Dallas. Debbie hasn't dated Dallas. I don't know.
This Darth Vader mask just increased in value because you wore it.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Not so sure about that, but
Same thing with the stocking.
Crap to Jen just sent $5. Some tells me you wouldn't be happy without a driveway, even though the size is a major U.S. highway like Route 66. And 5 seconds left. See a Slimer emoji. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's happening. I think we were at 180. I'm not sure anymore. 194. Andrew Smith just sniped it at 194. Just sniped it. I can't believe that. How's he doing?
He's getting good.
Andrew Smith
Getting
just got the
real
snipe in at
good.
194. All right, Andrew, we're going to need your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount 194, and tell George it is the RN lot, registered nerd lot. All right, and then backup bidder, I believe, was
What did Andrew get it for again?
194. 194. Backup bidder was Haley, 180. I was waiting for one of the mods, and Debbie Vaughn came through. Haley, 180. Haley, you can send all of the same information: your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, bid amount of 180. Tell George it was the registered nerd lot, or you can just say Star Trek and Star Wars. And then the email should be right there on the screen. I should be pointing to it. I should be picking its nose right now. And George is back with another lot.
The next lot is an assortment of like
Looks like
80s
vintage
memory,
80s.
80s.
That's a good decade. That was a really
So
good decade.
this is a ton of Garfield items in this basket. The basket won't be included, but everything in. So it looks like an empty bubble bath bottle with Garfield.
James Wells wants to know, why are my bids not being recognized? We honestly don't know, James. That would be a YouTube thing. We have learned which set of numbers should they use on the keypad.
The ones to the right.
So your numbers on the right on your number pad instead of the ones up top. Try those. And
If you're on a desktop.
if you still can't see those, write out the words. So if you want to bid 100, write out 100. So don't put the numbers in, spell it out, and you should be able to see that.
This is a coin bank. It's dated 1981. Support your local grad, he says. That's where the coins go.
Any bubbles in it? Probably no bubbles in it. Huh? No bubbles.
Here's a T.Y. Garfield.
$40 bid right now. Andrew Smith, Kid Crazy 30. Andrew's winning with 40 right now.
Here is this is just the back end of Garfield. It's just his behind and his tail.
I think maybe you put that in a window in your car, and then that's what you see.
Oh yeah. So you would put this in between the window, and then his butt will just stick out.
Yeah. Yep.
This looks like he would be holding onto an antenna.
We should get one like that of peacocks. The peacock butt sticking out.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's an idea. Maybe not a good one, but
This one has a date of 1981.
Was that a good year?
It was the year before I was born. This one, here's a Garfield Collectibles McDonald's mug, and it has a date of 1980.
I bet it's $40 right now.
Here's a Garfield chip clip. This one has a date of 1978.
You know how old I was then?
1.
When did you learn math?
Here's another collectible McDonald's mug, 1978 Garfield. It's not a pretty life, but someone has to live it, he says. Some more Garfield. Were you ever allowed to watch Garfield?
Yeah, I watched Garfield all the time.
Looks like a bunch of Garfield Valentine's cards.
Were you allowed to watch Garfield?
Yeah.
Smurfs, no, because of witchcraft. Garfield, yes.
Dated 1978.
How do you think I learned to eat lasagna?
Here's another one of those antenna Garfields.
Why do you say antenna? Isn't it antenna?
Antenna.
What, you grew up in the
Antenna.
South now? You grew up in the South?
It's antenna. Yes. Thank you for correcting my English. I mispronounce and misspeak all the time.
True that.
All the time. I wish I was perfect like you, Jeremy. 1981.
Baby, you definitely fumble like me, that's for sure.
Sometimes. Here's some Garfield Pez dispensers. There's high collectability and Pez dispensers. Here's a Garfield keychain. Still has the tag on it. This has a date of 94. What is this? 1978. Oh, there's mini soap in it. Still wrapped. Mini soap.
That's the good stuff.
Smells good.
I bet at 50 right now, I believe.
Here's a Garfield that says, I'm fat, I'm lazy, and I'm proud of it. So it looks like he used to be a magnet, but the magnet's not back there.
Just need to put my face on that body and boom.
Here's a Garfield Golden Book, 1988, the big star. And then you'll also get this mushroom zipping case, like the zipping pouch.
A Nintendo lot?
Yes.
This is definitely Nintendo.
You'll get a handheld manual game of Super Mario.
65 is high bid right now with Andrew.
Here is a Yoshi. Here's a King Cooper.
Did you just say Cooper?
Isn't that his name? King Cooper?
You know what?
Or is it King Koopa?
I'm not perfect like you, so I don't know. But
Here is a Smurf.
I'm not allowed to be near those.
Who said anything about witchcraft? Princess. It's a me, Mario.
It's a me. It's a Mario.
And a Luigi. Here's one of those, the flowers. DK. These are all plush.
Lucky Lady says, I live very close to where Garfield was born. Can you guess where I may be? I didn't know that there was any clues where Garfield was born.
I would fail at that question. There's the mushroom and Mario.
I'm guessing, Lucky Lady, you are inside Garfield's mom's belly.
There's the case. And then you'll also get... What is that? Like
McDonald's presents.
Oh, it's just like a piece of paper
Something for
to
Nintendo.
collect. You'll get this old McDonald's toy. This is dated 1988. So it's an ice cream cone, and then it pops up. It opens too, I think. I just don't know. Oh, there it goes. So it's got little arms.
Eric says, can you review the last bid? Eric?
So you'll get all these McDonald's Happy Meal boxes. There's Bambi. There's Super Mario.
Eric, make sure you're in live chat when you're bidding.
And refresh.
Yep, and refresh. And if we made a mistake, you can always send a screenshot to George, and George can review it in the morning.
Here is Friend Al from Bambi, Walt Disney. This has a date of 1988. Here is Thumper from Bambi with
Tim
a
Wade.
date of 98.
Tim Wade is now in at 75. 75. Kathy Viking Queen gifted one What the Hale's membership.
Here is the Flower Skunk Bambi's toy from 1988. These are Disney McDonald's toys. There's actual Bambi. Same thing, dated 88.
I don't know who got the membership yet. I'm waiting to see.
And then in the slot will also be a bunch of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle items. So here's like a backpack that's in the shape of a shell. And then here is one of the fighting weapons for Raphael, along with Raphael's mask.
You actually know the turtles by color and their weapons?
Yeah. Raphael. Is it Leonardo was the blue one? That's his weapon. There's Raphael right there. Uh, 2012. There's Leonardo. Do you remember their names?
They're all famous painters, baby. Everybody knows their
Donatello.
names.
There's Donatello. I don't know the next guy's name. With the nunchucks. He was the goofy one. I forget his name. Who's this guy?
That would be a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, but what's his name?
Baby.
You forgot,
Donatello,
didn't
Michelangelo,
Raphael.
Leonardo, and Raphael. James is now in at 100. 100 is the high bid right now. They're saying Michelangelo is the
Blue?
goofy one.
Who's the blue one?
Kenny
Leonardo?
said it's Splinter.
Here is a plush Raphael. And then here's a hard shell.
Turtle power.
Here's another plush. Here's another weapon. Here's another ball.
Turtle power.
And then you'll get Donatello.
Victoria just became a super fan. Congratulations, Victoria.
This looks like a pencil pouch.
High bid is still $100 right now. High bid is $100. Tanya says, I love doodles.
A bunch of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle action figures.
Kathy Viking Queen says, I got a hard shell. That's why the men stay away from me.
I thought she was a chicken.
They're usually,
I thought she
Kathy-
dresses up as a chicken.
Kathy, they're usually looking for a little bit something softer to lay on, to cuddle. Tanya's got turtle power, so there you go.
Nice, nice. All right, we're almost done with this
Big,
lot.
giant lot.
This guy is squishy. I don't know what that goes to. This must have fell off something. This pin says, "Trust me, I'm a ninja."
Trust me, I'm a white nerdy guy.
And then
Judy Grizzle's using all of her emojicons. Threw in an
Nice.
Elvis for you too.
All right, and then the last thing with this lot are a bunch of trading cards. You'll get a bunch of Looney Tunes that are partnered with, I think Upper Deck made these. Yeah, Upper Deck. So there's the Roadrunner. And let me see if I can find a date on here for you. 1990. So there's Porky Pig and the dog. So those are in there along with trading cards for the Peanuts collection. This one is sealed. This one isn't. There is 33 trading cards.
Is there anything not in this lot?
And then you'll also get some Superstar music cards. So there's an assortment of those. And then you'll also get some New Kids on the Block trading cards. So there's an assortment of those. And then there's a ton of trading cards in here. That's for, it's a soap opera. One Life to Live is one of the soap operas. And then the other one is General Hospital.
Terry just became part of the Hales family. Welcome, Terry.
And then the other ones are, there's like an assortment of All My Children. So these are soap opera trading cards.
Terry, you now have access to the members only playlist. Have fun with it.
Right,
we add to it weekly. All right, George is ready for the timer. She says she's ready to go. This is a crazy huge lot right now. It's up to $100. James is the high bidder right now. And everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. You see it. We try and represent it the best way we can. And so bid accordingly. That being said, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You only got 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. Let's do this. I don't even know what she called this lot. Just a crazy 80s lot. A big hair 80s lot, maybe. Something like that. Big hair. Big hair, don't care. 80s lot. Big hair, don't care.
That
Bigger the
used to
hoop,
be you
bigger
until
the
you
lot.
Discovered Joan.
Say what now?
Big hair used to be you until you discovered Joan.
Big hair, I wish. Big bald is what I am now. $100 is the high bid with about 30 seconds left to go. Big old bald head. That's what I am now. James still high bidder at $100. James is high bidder with 15 seconds left to go. 15 seconds left to go.
Oh, I forgot to show this.
Oh, you're getting something else with 5 seconds left to go.
A poster. Dinosaurs.
Still James's high bid right now. Wait, James Wells came in at 105. 105 is high bid right now. Andrew Smith just came in at 110. 110, I think. Yes, the high bid is Andrew Smith at 110. 110 is the high bid right now. 110 is high bid right now. Nice job, Andrew Smith. Backup bidder is, come on, work for me now. Backup bidder is James Wells. All right, James, your backup bidder at 110. Andrew Smith, James Wells, your backup bidder at 105. James,
And then, Andrew, you are bidding winner at 110. All right, so here's what we need. Andrew, we need your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount, 110. And then tell George it was the weird, big hair 80s lot. And then James
Why
Wells.
is it weird?
All right, tell George it was the not weird, big hair 80s lot. And then James Wells, your backup bidder at 105. You can email all your info right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com as well. All right, that was a giant lot. Man, giant lot for the 2,806 people still hanging. There will be an opportunity to win money tonight. There will be 3 winners winning money from the most epic, crazy storage unit in the history of storage units. Do you think there has ever been a better storage unit?
For us?
Okay, we'll start with us. For us. She's saying yes. I disagree. Do you think there's ever been a better storage unit for the rest of the world?
Better. No. This is probably the most expensive but greatest for us. All right, next lot is a second chance lot, but I've added stuff to the lot.
All right, I'm giving you solo. This is Disney.
This is Disney, so you're going to get a ton of Disney trading cards.
You can start bidding immediately.
These have a date of... I don't see a date. Nope, not seeing a date. So you get this thing of trading cards.
All right, K Crazy's already in at 25. It looks like Andrew just bid 100. Andrew Smith said, all right, putting the gauntlet down, 100.
World Tour trading cards. So here you see they're traveling to China. Here, Mickey and Minnie are in Egypt.
That looks like us. That looks like us when we went to Egypt.
Here are some more trading cards that you'll get. And then you'll also get some Disney stickers. You'll also get a 2X Mickey Mouse shirt.
Single stitch?
Double stitch.
Double stitch.
2XL Mickey t-shirt. And then you'll get the Disney tin, the vintage Disney tin. It's a Nestle tin. And then
Tula fan wants to know, how do you win tonight? You have to answer the trivia question right first. Has nothing to do with membership. Has everything to do with answering a trivia question based on the videos for the week.
So anyone has a chance to win as long as you're in the chat and you're the top 3 to answer correctly. Make sure, and when we do ask the trivia question, make sure that you're in live chat and not top chat. So here's a ton of assorted Disney keychains. And that concludes the lot. I'm ready for the timer.
Andrew still hot bidder. Queen Cecilia says you got to make sure you're a subscriber to What the Hales. Anybody who's chatting right now, we have it on subscribers only. So they are subscribed if they're chatting. So that's always a good thing. That's the only way they can put a comment in this, if they're a subscriber. All right. George says she is ready. This is the Disney lot. Andrew's in at 100 currently. All right, everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. You see it. We're showing it to you. That's the way it is. And you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You only got 1 minute to win it. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. Here we go. All right. Rose Blue Music says, Jeremy Summer asking if you ship international. So One of the things we always say is $25 free shipping, additional shipping overseas. So we ship everywhere, but you will pay the shipping fees overseas. And Shanna Scott wants to know, how do you know if you're in live chat or top chat? Look up top. It'll tell you live chat or top chat. All you got to do is just read up top. You can click from one to the other. Andrew's still high bidder at 100. Andrew's high bidder at 100 with about 25 seconds left to go. Andrew is high bidder with about 20 seconds to go now. All kinds of Disney cards and stickers. And Emma wants to know, how's the foot? My foot is absolutely incredible. 10 seconds left to go. 10 seconds left to go right now. This is a crazy Disney lot. All kinds of good stuff on here. And going once, going twice. Sold! It is Andrew. Janelle Lynn just missed the snipe with 120. And Steffi M says, where's the Mickey phone? Remember the Mickey phone from the Epic PA unit?
Yeah, I was hoping to add that in this lot.
It's at the warehouse, and we're nowhere near the warehouse. So, Andrew Smith is high bidder. Yeah, that would have been cool to add to the lot, but we're not there. All right, Andrew Smith is high bidder, and Andrew, you know exactly what to do. We need you to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, bid amount of 100, and then also tell George it was the Disney lot right there. What the hell's at yahoo.com. Backup is D-Mom. D-Mom was at 55. D-Mom, your backup if you want to send information. Andrew jumped it at 100, which is a great bidding tactic. Jump it up to that threshold, and then everybody got scared. So I've done that before where you just come out the gate and you're like, 100! And everybody's like, what just happened? What just happened? I thought we were starting low. We don't just jump to 100, and then you stun them all, and they don't bid again.
All right, next lot are assorted DC and Marvel.
Those were the two wallets that I loved.
So here's Captain America wallet. This looks brand new, like not even ever used. So you'll get that wallet.
If you ever made me change my wallet, I would take that kind of wallet.
Flash.
Captain America, Flash.
Oh,
Andrew Smith just gifted 5 What the Hales memberships.
Woo!
You know how you're always trying to get me to change my wallet? That's how I would do it.
Here is cool a like Fantastic Four comic. This has a date of 1977. So this has that vintage smell.
Is that what you say about me? Because I was born in 1977. That
you do have a vintage smell.
What's it smell like?
Sword Quest.
I smell like swords.
What do you smell like?
Yeah.
You don't have a vintage smell. You smell like Dove because you use my soap.
Did you just say I smell like dump?
Dove.
Not sure that's what I
heard. Here is a Mighty Marvel Mazes, the most amazing mazes of all comic done. So these are a bunch of Spider-Man mazes.
Shauna's high bidder at 55.
Let me see if there's a date. 1977. Were you doing mazes back in 77?
Yeah, I was trying to find my way out my mom. I was going through my mom maze.
Here's a DC comic.
Andrew's in at 75 now.
The adventure continues. So this is still sealed. What was that?
Nothing. Why?
The Green Lantern Corps. This looks like a colored comic as well. And
Robert just sent $3. Thank you so much,
this
Robert.
has a
Appreciate
date of 2009.
The super chat.
Here is another DC comic, The Good Fight. There is Marvel, the Hawk.
Ooh, that looks intense. Intense.
Very. Another comic. Here is another Marvel comic, and it's from Football Hero, Super Pro. So they partnered up with the NFL on this one. Guest starring Captain America. This one is in a sleeve protector.
Andrew Smith is high bidder right now at 99.
This looks like advertising for Marvel Universe trading cards. It says on sale now. You'll get 2 of these.
David said if that Mickey Mouse phone is working, that's a $175 phone.
Yeah. Here's another advertising poster that has a date of 92. This has a date of 2003.
The world is a dangerous place, not because of those who do evil, because of those who look on and do nothing.
And then here come the trading cards. So you'll get 2 of these cassettes. It says Maximum Carnage, Spider-Man versus Venom, Marvel Comics. And then there's cassette tapes in there. And then it looks like there's trading cards in the back for Venom. There's a few of them. And then you get the cassette tapes. And then you'll also get some Marvel trading cards. So there's Captain America. There's the Hulk. And another Hulk.
High bid is still 99 right now, I believe. 99.
So that's some of the cards.
Holding fine at 99.
In this one, you'll get Young Blood cards. I'm not familiar with Young Blood. Are you?
Nope. Just old blood.
Young Blood?
I don't know. Andrew Smith sent $2, said, say what the Hales if you
92.
love what the Hales.
And then the last box of trading cards are DC Comics. So there's Superman, the modern age Superman, another Superman, and then Flash Gordon. And then behind those are more assorted DC trading cards. And that concludes the lot.
Just got another membership gifted.
Woo!
Look at that. All right. This is the, what are we calling this? What kind of lot is this?
I called it the Marvel DC lot.
She's calling it the Marvel DC lot as everybody's typing what the Hales, what the Hales, what the Hales, what the Hales. And Kimberly said, well, I love males. So, that's cool too. Andrew's still high bidder at 99 right now. All right. Now, Joe S just came in at 101. 101 is now the high bid. 101 is the high bid right now. Okay. 101 is the high bid with Joe right now. All right. Everything is as is. No guarantees and no returns. And you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. Linda is now in at 110 because
What
you
about,
only have
would you do a Hawk
a Hawk
wallet?
wallet. Yeah, I would do that because it would match the John Deere tractor, the Hawk Smash.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, I just got camera notification from the She Shed drive. You know it's raining outside right now? You did?
Yeah, because remember I went out to the kitchen and I said, it's raining.
No, I don't remember that at all. But I do remember that we've got an auction going on, and you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. All right, come on, work with me. There we go. All right, looks like we've got Travis is high bidder right now. Travis P is high bidder right now. Helen just gifted another What the Hale's membership. Thank you so much, Helen, for your generosity to others. And I think we're at 112 is the high bid right now. 112 is the high bid right now with about 35 seconds left to go. And Sassy J in the UK said, yeah, Jeremy, it's raining. Of course it's raining. Joe S is now at 113. 113. And Philip said, did you all just release a short? We did at 9 a.m. this morning, Eastern Standard Time. Joe's in at 113 right now. 113 right now with 15 seconds left to go. And Pamela Evans said, auction your old wallet if you ever get a new one. 5 seconds left to go. 113 is the high bid. Emma just bid 69 and said LOL. And Phil just got the notification. Andrew's now at 120. 120 is high bid right now. Travis just came in at 115. Joe came in at 113. It is Andrew at 120 on this crazy Marvel DC lot. Andrew is on fire. Fire. 120. All right, Andrew, you know exactly what to do. So, Andrew, just do it, okay? Right there, there's the email. And then backup, I believe, was Joe, right? Let me check. There was a lot of stuff moving there. Yep. Wait. Travis P. Backup is Travis P. at 115. So Travis P., your backup bidder, if you want to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your backup bid at 115, and then tell George that it was the Marvel DC lot. And Andrew just gifted 5 more memberships. Ready to roll. Looks like George.
Andrew's on fire and generous this evening.
Andrew is on fire.
So the next lot are assorted vintage baseball cards.
All right, I'm going to full screen you for the baseball cards.
Okay. 1988 Don Russ. Baseball puzzles and cards. And then inside there's those puzzle cards. I'll pull them out so you can see them. So you got the cards that are puzzle pieces. And then you also get all this entire sleeve right here. They're all sealed, packaged, never been opened, still sealed. And the date of 1987. So it looks like it's like the same set. So I just pulled out 4 and it has the same guy in the front. So you'll get that. And then also in this lot, you'll get this. It says complete 1989 set, but we have not checked. 660 cards and 45 stickers. These are Fleer baseball cards. So in this sleeve, you'll get all of these cards. Here's some examples of the stickers that they described on the outside of the card. Here is one of the baseball cards, and then here's the back of the card dated 1989. So get this entire sleeve. And then this box is labeled Fleer Baseball Logo Stickers and Trading Cards. And then there's some of the cards. There's the front of the cards. Here's the back of the card. And here's the stadium of the Boston Red Sox. So you get this entire sleeve. Here's some examples of cards.
Melissa was in at 50. Andrew's in at 60. James is now in at 65.
This is labeled 1988 Fleer. There's
Clear.
2 examples of the type of cards that are in this sleeve, and then here is an example of the back.
Andrew is now at 75.
So you'll get those 4 sleeves of vintage baseball cards dated
Melissa's at
88.
85.
and 89.
Clear.
I'm ready for the timer whenever.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes.
For real? For real?
Yes. I just showed a couple examples of the cards in the sleeves, and then
Well, I was in the kitchen cutting cheese. For real, I was cutting the cheese.
like Amish cheese.
Yeah, I had a couple slices of some Colby Jack, and it's really smooth.
Amish cheese is the
This is
best.
good on the throat.
I told our Bible study group that I would bring Amish cheese and grapes tomorrow.
Yes, you did. We have Bible study tomorrow.
Yep.
All right. Looks like Laura's in at 100, and Kathy says TMI. I was cutting cheese.
No, legit cheese.
I
not
was cutting. What else would they think?
Amish cheese.
What else would they think?
Well, you have to
I don't know.
specify what type of
It
cheese.
was Amish cheese.
Was it like government cheese or Amish cheese?
Government cheese is probably good. Cheryl Fleming just sent $5 super chat, super sticker. Thanks so much. All right. I don't know where the bid is right now, but
I remember you saying 100.
all right. Apparently it's at 100. I don't remember saying it, but George said I did, so therefore it is. And you guys know how this all works. I gotta get myself set back up. Everything is as is. Everything is as is. No guarantees and no returns. You gotta bid fast. Laura's in at 100. You gotta bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. Let's do this. We got about 50 seconds left to go. Becky says maybe we thought you were talking about farting. Becky.
Because they know you.
Becky.
They know Jeremy.
How could you say or think such things, Becky? I was cutting cheese and eating it. And Joe S is now at 101, he says. 101 is I bid right now with about 30 seconds left to go. Brenda says, was it Lindbergh? Nope. It was Colby Jack. It was Amish Colby Jack. Colby Jack cheese. 15 seconds left to go. High bid is 101.
Was it tasty?
JK says, what the smells?
Was it tasty?
It was extremely tasty. 5 seconds left to go. Extremely tasty. High bid right now. 101. Travis P just came in at 105. 105 is high bid right now with Travis. 105 is Travis. No. Andrew Smith is 110. 110, but smelly cheese as well. LOL. Let's do this. Sold. Andrew Smith is on fire. On fire. Wow. All right. It is, it's Andrew Smith, 110. And I think Travis P is back up at 105. Both Andrew and Travis know exactly what to do.
Head to head.
They know exactly what to do. Demon just joined the What the Hales family. D, welcome to the family and to the fandom of What the Hales. There's an entire playlist of members-only content. You guys can find that in the playlist if you're part of the What the Hales family. Enjoy that. We'll be adding to it weekly. And Andrew just gifted out 5 more memberships. 5 more memberships. Woo! And there they go. Don got one. Becky got one. Leaf got one.
2 more
Marilyn.
lots before the free lots.
She says a couple more lots before the free lots. I don't know if I'm going to make it, guys. I'm tired.
Do you want me to?
I ain't slept in a week.
You want me to just make this the last
I
lot
ain't
then?
slept since 08.
Let's make this the last lot, and then we'll do the free lot.
You got to show all that? Yeah, that's the last lot. All right. Georgia's got a huge lot.
All right, next lot are assorted salt and pepper shakers. Salt, pepper shakers. People love to collect
That's what they
these.
never call me. Nobody's ever called me a little squirt.
So I don't have the other one
Jamie's a super fan
that
now.
goes
Welcome.
with this guy. This guy is dated 1983. And I don't have the other one that goes with this guy. So he's solo.
I gotta go figure out the question.
Okay. I'll try and show you the bottoms. Most of these have the stoppers for the salt and pepper shakers. Got Lovely Swans salt and pepper shaker. These look like lighthouses to me. These do not have the stoppers at the bottom. This guy is solo. I don't have the other shaker, but it's got the pretty blue glass, and then the metal around it looks like it could be sterling. I could be wrong though, like tarnished sterling. You've got this salt and pepper shaker set. This says it's made in England. People love to collect salt and pepper shakers. They're also super easy to list and sell if you are a reseller on eBay. Or even Facebook. I believe this one is another solo. It says pepper. This one is another solo. This says import Japan at the bottom. It does have the stopper. Silver 25th anniversary. This one is another solo. I don't have the matching shaker to go with it. This set's really pretty. This is fine crystal from the Czech Republic. This is a cool set. So it's got magnets at the end and you stick it together and then you've got yourself a little wiener dog with a cupcake on his head. Does have the stopper, and then that's where you would pour out the salt and pepper. You got your trivia question ready?
No, but I did go cut some cheese.
Some more cheese?
I wish.
You want to cut some more cheese?
I wish.
This is a cool set.
There's a ton of them in there. There's so many.
This was made in Canada.
Hey?
Super cute. Look at the little squirrels just hanging out on the tree stump. Both have the stoppers. And next set are some owls. Their eyes look like they just ate something sour. See how one eye's open and the other one's closed?
Actually, the one with the squiggly line on its chest, that looks like your eyes and your mouth when you're pretty much anytime. You like to do that face to me nonstop.
This one is this is a unique set. They do need stoppers. You can easily buy stoppers online to replace them. Here's a really cool set. Both have stoppers. Here is another really cool set. These are wooden. These were made in Japan. You can see the Japan is carved on the bottom. I think this is a really cool set. So it's birds sitting on something and then you pull it out and it becomes the salt and pepper shakers. They lift up. It doesn't hold much salt and pepper, but I still think it's super cute. Really cute. I've got
You
this
never
wooden
have enough
set.
cuteness.
And then you've got
Joess
this set.
says, I did know at 111. Those are cute from Maryland X. Leaf says, nice. What you doing, Willis says, 111 Joe.
You've got two sets of these green, they look like Hershey Kisses or some type of teardrop.
I've seen stuff like that before, but it's usually after cutting cheese.
Okay. Way to make it awkward. Way to make it awkward, Jeremy. Way to
What's
make
so
it
awkward?
awkward. Way to make it awkward, Jeremy. It says Crate and Barrel at the bottom. That set. This looks like romaine lettuce. Salt and pepper shakers. Both have the stoppers at the bottom. And this is a cool set. Super cool. Isn't that Aunt Jemima?
Potentially.
Neither have the stoppers at the bottom, but still super cool.
Storage Legend said, I got 20,000 mosquito bites and I'm not talking melons.
Here's another set of owls. These appear to be brand new, still sealed in the
I
package.
thought Puerto Rican melons were supposed to be the best melons. Isn't that where they grow the best melons?
In Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
Here
The
is
best
a
pineapples are in Hawaii and the best melons are in Puerto Rico.
corn on the cob and tomato, it appears like ceramic salt and pepper shakers. They're still packaged brand new in the box.
Jack the Blue just became a super fan. Mr. DeWitty's in 110.
Here's some cute little chicken salt and pepper, the Rooster. Both have the stoppers at the bottom.
JK says, no one's ignoring you, Joe. Contact them by email. Yep, just send us an email, Joe.
All right, we're getting down to the bottom of the salt and pepper shaker lot. Here's another Rooster.
I don't believe we're anywhere near the bottom.
Yes, we are.
There's no way.
Made in Taiwan. They both have the stopper.
Karen is now in at 125. 125 is a high bid right now with Karen.
Karen.
Trixie needs some salt. Jars is at 120. Karen's at 125. Brenda's watching for the snipe. Sniper, don't snipe.
Another rooster and chicken salt and pepper. Super cute. Jeremy,
Yeah.
you won't believe it, but this is the last one.
No, I don't believe it.
These are hand painted. I know so because it's got a sticker that says hand painted on them.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Chicken rooster set. Both have the stopper at the bottom. OMC made in Japan. And that concludes the salt and pepper shaker lot.
Not sure I actually believe that. I have a feeling we're going to find a couple more, but we'll see.
That
what
concludes
Karen, we can see
the
your
salt
comment.
and pepper.
Karen Schneider, we can see your
shaker
comment.
lots.
If we're not seeing your actual bid, then try typing out the words. Okay. That being said, everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. Remember, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside. Most important is you got to bid fast, you got to bid furious, because you literally are only going to have 1 minute to win it. There's a lot of salt and pepper shakers in here, pretty highly collectible. And the high bid right now is Karen B at 120. I got to find the timer. Remember, you got to bid fast, you got to bid furious. 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. Come on, 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. Here we go. And then 3 individuals are going to be winning money from the world's greatest storage unit ever. Karen Schneider is in at a 126 right now. High bid right now is Karen Schneider at 126. 126 with about 35 seconds left to go. 126 high bid. Karen Schneider's got the high bid. 30 seconds left to go right now. Wow. Karen's at 126. 126.
Wow-wee.
Mr. DeWitty's now at 128.
Woo,
128 is
is that
high
Cowboy?
bid. That is Cowboy.
That's
Mr. DeWitty's in at 128. Karen was in at 126. Mr. DeWitty's in at 128. Wow. About 10 seconds left to go. 10 seconds left to go. High bid is 128.
Squirt.
128 is the high bid right now.
There's the stink eye owls.
128 is high bid right now with Mr. DeWitty going on. Travis P just came in at 130. 130. Now C. Russell's in at 140. 140 is high bid right now. Going once, going twice, and it is gone to C. Russell. Wow. The snipes were out tonight. C. Russell's high bidder at 140. I see a whole bunch of other bids coming in too. All right. Carol, you know exactly what to do. You're going to send us your YouTube name, real name, shipping address, and then your bid amount, 140, and then also tell George it was the salt and pepper shaker lot. Backup bidder, you can do the exact same thing. Travis P., you were at 130, so you can send all that same information to George. She's boxing it all back up right now. So what will happen tonight, any winners tonight, George will send you a personalized email and an invoice in the morning. And if not in the morning, later in the day. And if not later in the day, the next day. And so definitely you will get something this month.
Tomorrow.
So, all right. So she'll
It'll
probably
happen
send
tomorrow.
an invoice and a message tomorrow morning. And then we'll kind of go from there. What happens is you have all kinds of options in regards to paying. You click the pay button, and then George will get that out to you once you actually pay. So that being said, this world's most epic, truly the world's most epic storage unit ever. Like, I'm still in awe of everything that happened last week. I literally can't believe it. Can't believe it.
Especially since you almost missed the online option.
Almost missed it. And there was just so much good stuff. And one of the things that we found was an entire piggy bank filled with money. An entire piggy bank filled with
Coinage.
money. And somebody's going to win that tonight. We found an entire, this is so heavy. This is going to cost so much to ship. We found an entire bottle filled with money. We have not taken any of this out. We have not looked at any of it. We found another entire bottle filled with money. There will be, we have not cracked the caps.
We haven't looked to see if there's
Nothing.
any errors.
Nothing.
Or
We haven't,
anything.
we don't even know what's all in here.
So.
And somebody's going to have the opportunity to win it tonight. There will be 3 winners. And first winner will get your choice. Second winner will get choice of what's left. And there could be Wheaties in here. There could be anything. We don't know.
We haven't checked it. We haven't opened it.
What I can tell you is this many pennies in a Coke bottle is very heavy.
It is heavy.
Very, very, very heavy. All right. That being said,
Oh, there's names on them too.
those are the boys' names. So if you, yep, those are the boys' names. So, and we're gonna send them just like that, just the way they are. So here's the deal. We asked a trivia question based on the least watched video of the week, which, I mean, why would any of them be the least? I mean, they should all be the most watched videos of the week, right? But, you know, there is a least. And honestly, one of the videos that I thought would get the most views, you in your health getting your pick line out, was the one that got the least amount of views this week. And so Nurse Carolyn,
maybe something happened with notifications.
That happens a lot. So Nurse Carolyn obviously was here, and we were goofing around and joking per the usual. And one of the things we said in the video was, "Oh man, you know, why didn't you bring your boyfriend? We really wanted to meet your boyfriend." She's like, "No." And I'm like, "Yeah, you told me he's just like me." She's like, "That's why I didn't bring him, because you two would be too much." And then we were like, "Oh, it would be 2 peas in a pod." And she's like, No, he's big. And I was like, "Well, I'm big. We'd be 2 peas in a pod." She's like, "No, he's really big." And so that 2 peas in a pod actually expanded. Here's what I want to know. How many peas in a pod did I say we would be? How many peas would her boyfriend be? And how many peas would I be with the total of how many peas in the pod? Okay.
I don't know if
So
I remember the answer.
I need the total amount of peas in the pod. How many peas would her boyfriend be? And then how many would I be? All right. And so how many total peas in a pod? How many would I be? How many would the boyfriend be?
Oh,
You had to be paying attention.
Right.
This is a 3-parter. How
Make
many
sure you
total
guys
peas?
are in live chat when you're answering.
How many total
You want
peas
to win.
in a pod? How many peas was he, the boyfriend, and how many peas am I to make up the total peas in the pod? All right, this is money. Money's on the line. So many
people loved watching Nurse Carolina, and I think they sent the perfect nurse to me because she was just fantastic. I mean, most nurses are pretty awesome. They really are. But
the answer's right here.
She got it. She was extra awesome. All right. Are we? We're not doing the timer.
I don't think we need it.
Okay.
You gotta.
Okay.
You didn't even go through
Sometimes
any of the.
we do the timer for
You know,
them.
if you don't
Sometimes we
start
don't.
looking at that, you're going to lose.
I have my answers right here in front of me.
You already have the answers.
Yes.
I don't see any of the answers.
1, 2, 3.
Where is 1? No. Again, not paying attention. This is the answers. They have to have all parts of the answers. So you don't have any answers.
So what about that one?
You don't have the answers. There's 3 parts of that. I was very, very clear.
Okay. All righty.
She's deaf.
All righty.
Okay.
So to make things more complicated, he's not looking for 1 answer. He's looking for 3 answers to his question.
Yes, they all understood that.
Okay.
So they know that.
All right.
Teresa Pureblood just sent $2. Nurse Caroline for living help. I don't think I could take that. No.
He probably wouldn't.
Not
be
2
able.
foreigners, not 2 female foreigners. No. That'd be too much.
Okay. So I went back up. The first person I see to answer correctly is Susan Myers Total 5. Boyfriend 3. Jeremy would be 2.
That is correct.
And Cheryl Rafferty, 2, 3, and 5. And then Kathy Viking Queen, 2, 3, and 5.
So what should they do? What should
Congratulations, all 3 of you. If you answered 5, unfortunately, that answer is not correct because it was a 3-part question / answer. So for the 3 that I just named off, make sure you email me your YouTube profile name, your real name, and your mailing address. And if you were the first one, let me know if you have a preference. If you want the Oink Oink, or if you want the James Coca-Cola bottle or the Austin Coca-Cola bottle.
Which one do you think has the most money in it?
It all looks the same. They all weigh the same.
I don't know. That piggy bank.
I don't know.
is pretty
If you
heavy.
guys find anything cool, let us know. Let us know. I gotta go back up one more time. Teresa, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Mary Franklin. All right. And that wraps up our live stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Jeremy usually likes to end the live with some type of lullaby to put you guys to sleep.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna put myself to sleep.
But I do
Make
want to
sure.
thank everyone for hanging out.
Make sure you catch tomorrow's video. Share it with everybody.
It's going to be an awesome one. Yes. Thank you to everyone that sent fan mail tonight. Thank you to everyone who sent super chats, super sticker donations. Thank you to everyone that became members tonight. And a special thank you to all of our awesome moderators for helping us out during the auction throughout the live
The world so
We try and release a new video to you guys every day during the week at 5:30 p.m.
Like
Eastern Standard Time.
diamond, a diamond in the
And then we go live every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like Jeremy said, do not miss tomorrow's Storage the Love video.
You're gonna cry.
I teared up.
I
It was sad.
And George doesn't cry at anything.
I do.
What?
I cry privately.
You.
Everyone grieves differently, Jeremy. Love you guys. Say goodnight, Jeremy.
Good night, Jeremy.